Hello, welcome. If you are already here, please leave a comment, say hi, and we'll wait for more people to come in. And yeah, wait for more to come in. Happy Deepavali. Thomas will be in a while. Hey, Gopal. And Con will also be in later on. Say hi if you're here. Then we know who's here. If not, we wouldn't. Right? Just a simple, a blessed Diwali to all celebrating. Yep. Okay. Hello. Hey, Chiang, there's no way for me to see who has joined, right? Oh, no. It's on Horizon.
In the comment section.
Comment section.
Right side. Yeah.
If they didn't comment, I can't see, right?
Yeah, there's no one comment.
Only Gopal commenting. Who's here? Please say hi. Help us to share it. Hey, Ivan. Happy 4th day of birthday or 3rd day of birthday. All right. Okay, please come. Any car buying questions, please come. Chiang, if there are anybody who... Hey, Tana! Happy Deepavali. All the comments suddenly come in. Hi, Lester. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Lawrence. Hi, Chris Chiang. Chris Chiang asked, hello, Bobby. What do you think of the new 330i LCI? We are referring to the G20, right? The one with the long LCD screen, right? And apparently the front headlamps are different. Again, from pictures, I really don't like it as much as the G20, but who knows? But the funny thing is, the lights that were like this became like this now. I don't know how to do my finger. Yeah, like that now. Yeah. It was like this. Now it's like this. Wow. Yeah. So, Chris Chiang, there's no choice. You can't run away from it, right? Because LCI, definitely there will be more stuffs, more screen, and they changed the front, like it or not. It's the LCI. Provided you really like the pre facelift, then you go with the pre facelift, right? You don't have a choice. Yeah, I don't know the whole long screen that's stacked on top of the dash doesn't integrate into the dash. To me, this new trend feels a bit lazy, you know. Imagine they have another LCI, then they extend the screen all the way to the passenger area. Okay. Okay. Come. Oh, we have 67 people here now. More and more coming in. Yeah, if you're joining us from YouTube, there's also the option of joining me from Horizon's Facebook, because on Facebook the comments all will be there, and then people can comment on it, later on. And we can also click your username and PM you if we found some answer that you are asking, So it's more interactive than stupid YouTube commenting system, you know. Okay. Hafiz said that he's been asking about sub 200K best SUV. You need to give me more. What do you want? What do you need, right? Your family, you're single, you know, what is your need? What have you laser down? Because there are quite a few good SUVs out there, right? And of course, the most flexible one is the All-Space, the Tiguan All-Space, because it's a 5+2. And it looks like the Touareg now, the facelift of the Tiguan, right? It gives it a very Touareg vibe. All right, it's easily the largest because of its longer wheelbase and the +2 seats at the back. So yeah, and it also handles really well. Okay. Jake, Bobby, are you going to review the GLE 450? Now, the GLE 450 is an expensive car per se. You know, it's what, 500,000, about there. I don't know about the price. Gian, what's the price? GLE 450, 500,000-600,000, and generally Mercedes might not pass an expensive car to medias that they don't really like. Okay. How much is it? 480,000. Is it 475,000? All right. Oh, local assembly. Yeah, local assembly now, so it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, very competitive price. It's definitely way better than the previous GLE, which the previous GLE was based on a very old ML. So apart from the looks that I don't really like, I think it's a very competent one. Interior looks good. All right. So yeah, maybe I'll ask around, see which of my viewers has the GLE. Okay. Then I can have a feel of it. Okay. Joe was saying, thinking of getting a Jaguar XE 2017. What to look out for? No, the funny thing is, mechanically, they are not that bad. Never heard big issues out of it. It's a great handling car. I think the only other car in the segment that can match up to the handling of the Jaguar XE is the G20, 330i. And what's the problem with the Jaguar XE? The rear seats are really tight. If you're just driving alone, using it as your own personal luxury kind of sport exec, then it's perfectly fine, right? But if you use it as your primary family car, which a 3 Series or a C Class can totally do, the rear seats are very tight. Hi, Thomas.
Hello, sir.
Yellow.
Hello, sir.
You had your dinner? You had your dinner?
Hello.
Hey, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool.
Loud and clear. S60, S60. Thomas loved the S60 or the V60. He loved the V60.
I love the S60 also. Actually,
yeah.
I think the S60 is, I don't know. After you drive the S60, that segment becomes like it kind of sets a standard for that segment. But of course, it's not like sporty like a 3 Series lah, you know. But in terms of that premium entry level executive, the S60 is really there. Yeah,
man. And it's damn good looking.
And the rear, actually, the rear is really nice. The rear actually, at first when it came out, I saw it in the pictures. I was like, nah, not very nice. But the more I see on the road, it's actually really good looking. I like it,
especially at night. Given that Mercedes and BMW both are highly embracing the Korean design language. or the Kia Optima tail lamps, you know.
Hey, no kidding. This morning I drove with you, right? Then it was
Yeah,
raining. Then it was like misty, right? There was a Kia
yeah.
Optima, right? But my mind was like, oh, that's an A class. Then when I got closer, it's like, oh wait, it's Optima.
Hey, me too, you know. I was driving, right? It's my peripheral vision, right?
Yeah.
My peripheral vision tells me there is a white color Myvi, and then in front is a black color 3 Series. After a while, I look at the black color 3 Series. It's a Honda City.
Mm.
It
I got
turns
that
out
from
to
Honda
be a Honda.
Civic as well. I got that from the Civic yesterday. I was driving my E30 home. It was late at night, really dark.
Yeah,
Then someone like tiong me, right? I'm like, "Ayah, this 3 Series tiong this old 3 Series for what?"
yeah.
And then when it overtook me, right, I was like, "Oh, wait, it's the new Civic."
Yeah, so the S60 has a very, very distinctive tail lamp design.
Very bold.
Even now, after so many years, if you saw a S90, it also looks really good, right? Yeah, it's just elegant.
Totally. I love this color. This is my favorite color on the S60. Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay.
All right.
So,
What's next?
oh, Evo Enduro.
Endura.
What's the date
Evo
of the
Endura.
what's the date of the PRU 15? What's the
This
date?
election thing,
Suddenly pop up, right? Is it November something, right? The election.
pilihan umum Malaysia.
Hmm.
Bila tarik tak ada cakap.
19 November 19.
Doesn't coincide
Okay.
with
So, so Enduro's date. Chi Yang, you want to fire up just now the thing?
the Enduro dates 12th of December to 23rd of December.
Yeah. Okay. If you go to club.evomalaysia.com, you will see this under events, right? Chi Yang, you scroll a bit. So these are the prelim information. Chi Yang, can you scroll a bit? Scroll down. Okay, you will see like are we having a time lag here? Okay. Scroll down, you see the models, blah, blah, blah. And then further scroll. Okay. Okay, some pictures from our recce. And then, what's up, Chia? And then you can RSVP. Okay. So after you RSVP, by right, we're supposed to send out the itinerary to everyone who RSVP. Okay. The problem is because it's a 12-day event, and I asked my team to prepare every town that we pass by, the hotels available there, put the links in Google Map, Waze, blah, blah, pricing, places to visit along the entire route. So for those who have never joined Enduro before, right, you should know that Enduro is very free for all. It's like one morning you feel very tired, you just want to sleep until the afternoon, just go ahead. Because you can look at the next itinerary and know where to meet up with the group. All right, so it works something like that. Some people don't want to join 12 days. They can join us, flat off, drive to Hat Yai, from Hat Yai to Hua Hin, and then they turn back. Or from Songkla, you can turn back. So it's very loose format. So
or someone to go Phuket only, they don't want to go to Mihon Son, they can just go Phuket, stay a few nights and come back. Yeah.
Exactly. You can go Phuket a few nights. When we're coming back, you can base on the itinerary and meet up with the group as well. It's up to you. And then when we added all these things into the page, it crashed our page because it's too heavy. So I have asked that's why the delay. That's why I asked the team to now, because it works like a little bit like a microsite. So now we're gonna change it to, you go into Enduro page, you will see like first day itinerary, second day itinerary. You click and then you go to another page to look at that day's itinerary. So we split everything out instead of a super long page that is super duper heavy to load and potentially crashing it. All right. So because the page itself can fire up, Google Maps can fire up Waze and all that. So sorry for that. We're doing that now. Okay, so yeah, come and join Enduro. Okay, I'll quickly answer one or two more that I know, like XC90 T8 common problems. XC90 mechanically is sound. From 2014 until now, we haven't heard one single case of engine failure, gearbox failure, turbo failure, supercharger failure, and all that stuff. But given that it's a plug-in hybrid, plug-in hybrids will have a little bit of a niggles, wiring, issues. Just go back to the dealer. They can solve your issue. But if it is 2016, it's already 6-7 years down the road. Your battery should have started to deteriorate. But given that we're seeing all the new plug-in hybrids out there giving you 40 km, 50 km, right? The original 20 plus km is irrelevant. Let's say it deteriorates to 18. 25 itself is irrelevant already. It's like, what can I do with that, right? So just continue to use it. What I learned is the battery should cost about 40,000. Other than that, it's one of the most reliable plug-in hybrids from that era when you compare to BMW or Mercedes-Benz. Volvo actually has less issues. Okay, so you can buy it. All right. And
so it's the engine block, great engine block also. Yeah.
Some
people they ask, right? They're like, won't the engine will be under a lot of stress twin charging, right? But Volvo, when they developed this engine, they developed it for the diesel. The compression ratio can match a diesel, but they go and twin charge it. So twin charging is nowhere near as stressful as the diesel compression.
Yeah.
Same block. Yeah, very reliable.
Hey guys.
Hey,
hello.
Another thing I want to add, if it is a 2016 XC90, your air suspension would have been gone by now. It's out of warranty, so there really isn't much reason to go back to the official, provided you are someone who's like super loaded, you don't mind. But what I want to say is that there are many out there who can fix air suspension for way cheaper nowadays, all right? And I've personally seen those OEM parts from China, and they're better built than the original ones that Continental manufactures. So very interesting. They're cheaper, they're better. All right. So do search around. If not, you can PM us. We have a very active Evo Club member that does this. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah. Or you can bring your car to Con. Not only wash
I'm very
it.
good friends with Matthew. I've got an arrangement with him. I can assist
not only
to
he can
send cars
clean it,
to
he can
him.
help you to get it fixed and send it back to your home. Okay. Okay. Thomas,
What's next to?
have you driven the 159 2.2?
No, but I've spoken to 2 owners who driven 159 2.2s.
Oh, you need to drive this.
Where is Baldwin? Is Baldwin here?
No, his car. He sold his car.
I don't know, bro.
Oh, yes.
He sold already. I don't know. I can't say much because I haven't driven it.
Okay. Yeah. I've driven both of these cars, right? There is absolutely no comparison when it comes to the agility of handling. The 3.2 would drive very similar to the B8 Quattro. Whereas the 2.2 is so darty, so agile on its feet.
Yeah.
I swear they are different cars. All right. When I drove the 2.2, I was just gobsmacked away. I was like blown away with the agility of the front end. And I was like, wow, I can get a 3.2. Then when I drove the 3.2, I'm like, So Kenneth Teo, Xiang, who highlighted Kenneth Teo's comment? Oh, okay. Yeah. So he drove both. Kenneth is a very, very famous go-to guy for anything Alfa Romeo. All right. He's like the
also, I believe.
guru of Alfa Romeos.
Yes.
All right. Or Fiats. Or
basically
these two brands that nobody buys. He's the guru.
I just want to add something, right? A lot of people are put off by the seller speed right? The seller speed gearbox, but I would say the seller speed, right, has its own charms. There's more involvement in driving a seller speed because you get that added sense of satisfaction when you get the shifting of your seller speed, right?
Yes, yes. Wait till you've driven the 3.2's normal torque converter auto, the ISIN 6-speed. You'd be
Yeah.
like, that's boring.
I
So
think I
now,
get why they put seller speed. It's more sporty than a torque converter. Yeah.
I think the Thomas, the creation of all this single clutch automated manual back then, right? They are really thinking from a manual perspective, from a
Correct.
manual gearbox. Let's put it this way. I mean, Con is an engineer, right? Let's put a very competent manual driver like Thomas or Ivan Kong or YS Kong or whoever lah, Tom Go or whatnot, or Con even, Con flip shift everywhere he go.
Yeah.
So put these people in a manual car, put a G sensor, all right, very simple experiment, and take the data log on how much the car shakes throughout a daily driven route. And then your gearbox just needs to do better than a very competent driver when it comes to daily driving, smooth shifting and all that.
Yeah.
Right? Or at least comparable. But everybody treats it as an auto and starts comparing it to an auto. Then
Correct.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
The thing is, you just drive it, you lift off your throttle every time you shift gear.
Yes.
But the thing is, I just felt that the Italians, right, they could have made a small blinking LED just to start flashing when the car is about to shift. Because during full throttle driving under auto mode, you don't know when the car wants to shift. So when you full throttle, suddenly the car feels like cut power. It's like, dude, if the car flashes the red light and then you lift off, it smoothens out the gear shift so much more. And it's more interactive. I mean, that's just, anyway.
I agree.
Yeah, we're talking about
there is that sense of there's that sense of satisfaction when you get your gear changes right in a single clutch automated manual.
Yeah. Oh well.
I mean, actually, I've driven a few like Astons, Ferraris, Alfas. They actually very engaged. When you drive spiritedly, they're actually really fun to drive with. Yeah.
Now I love single clutch automated manual. Like I said, I told you guys all, right? After driven so many hyper competent dual clutch gearboxes, and
this is exactly what Baldwin says. It's so different compared to like driving PDK, like
yeah, man. PDK it's like video game like that. PDK is so smooth. It's like video game. There's no new.
Yes.
It's a CVT gearbox.
Yeah, man. Okay, Tana has a question. Kids want to come for enduro.
Oh no! Remember the beginning of the year last year or somewhere during the pandemic, we say Maserati Gran Turismo.
Gran Cabrio. So Tana, please bring your kids.
1 month plus 1.5 months to buy a car and get it ready for enduro.
Yeah.
Tana has 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
3.
3, yeah.
A boy, a girl, right? A boy and a girl, only ma. Huh?
I thought it's 2.
No,
but this one it's
they will suffer lah. The kids are like, Daddy, I didn't know you never loved me.
This is in line with
they will
Tana's
demand to sit in the front seat. They will demand to sit in the front seat.
But
Tana has 3 kids. Shit, man, we are bad friends.
Yeah, I could remember, bro. I remember got 3. It's okay. I offer one of Tana's son or daughter or whoever can sit in my passenger seat of my Spider. But once you get to Mei Hon Son, cannot already.
You don't intend to bring girlfriend?
No, she'll fly in for Mei Hon Son loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I want to bring my kids as well.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
But-
2 weeks without the kids is a long time, bro.
That would mean that I'm gonna be stuck with the Audi.
Quattro power. Don't worry, bro. You got a lot of grip.
Oh, fuck me! Shit! It's 98 now, Panamera.
Hey, Tana, you can raise this amount by selling all your E36s, wait.
Yo.
Yo, guys, Panamera is a deal now. 90 over 1,000, 4.8. Damn. Not bad. Thomas, you want a family car?
Well, I don't think my dog and my cat needs that much space.
All right.
But wow, 100 grand for a Panamera. Tana, boleh buat Tana. Even though it's cash buy, but can do for you.
Yeah, bro, you trade in all your E30 M4 Cabriolet competition.
I do really like the M4 lah. M4 Cabrio. Very nice.
Wow, some more this white one,
For you,
the
Bobby,
rims
it's
very
a
nice.
downgrade. It's a downgrade. The interior, the space, all downgrade for you.
You know what's funny, Thomas? Today, right, I showcased the video of you chasing Ivan Kong in Brunei. Not Ivan Kong, not Ivan Kong. Another Bruneian who drives a 316 with a swap 4-liter V8, and then he was like drifting in front of you, right? And then so I showcased that video. Oh, it's not you, another person, long hair one. Some video I downloaded from the internet.
Yeah, some Brunei guy lah. Okay, yeah. And
Yeah. Two Bruneians driving lah. I didn't know Brunei got such beautiful.
For Highlands, right?
Anyway,
But yeah.
Anyway, I showcased this video, right? After she watched it, right, she asked me, actually, do you want a car like that or not? You should go and buy a car like that. Then I was like, what do you mean like that? You know, smaller, sportier, so you can enjoy your drive more. I was like, what? What?
There?
So the question would be, so Bobby, the question then
say?
becomes, are you going to trade in one of your current cars, or are you going to buy an extra parking in your condo?
I have enough parking. I have 5 parkings.
Oh,
I only have 3 cars
The
now.
left is garage ma.
Yeah, lah. So the thing is this, you know, Thomas, I keep having the feeling that it's time I let a Mercedes come into my life.
but which one?
But that's the problem. That is always the problem. Exciting good Mercedeses are always like over the top gila price.
Yeah.
They are always like sky high prices when it's anything that is, you know,
Good.
half
Bobby,
decent. Yes.
May I suggest 2 options? One is a Mercedes package in a British package.
Hey, screw you lah. I cannot afford that lah. I'm not Thomas.
Okay. Then the other one is you can still go to Mercedes neighbor in Stuttgart. They produce very good sports cars also.
Oh,
Yeah, in this place called I think you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know lah. It's like you look left, you look right, right? Okay, this car looks really good. Then no, they have this full era of wrong engine choices. You know, like you look at the CLS. The CLS, wow, so nice. Stupid 3.5 NA. You know. Yeah. And then you look at the E-Class Cabrio, the previous E-Class Cabrio. Wow, what a beautiful car. Stupid 1.8 turbo. It's just stupid. you know. So they never have like a proper, those with proper engine all like sky high prices. So don't know lah. Ivan is like, yeah. I mean, it's so easy to naturally fall into a BMW because BMW is just like the perfect package for driving lah. You know, it's just yeah.
How about the prancing horse from Stuttgart?
Prance your head lah. I'm not 400k myth, bro.
Hey bro, you can get a 981 Boxster, 718 Boxster.
Ooh, so damn nice. This is so damn nice. So damn nice.
Okay lah.
Then the question comes back. The wife is like, I thought I encouraged you to buy a small, you know,
Yeah.
ear handling car. Then you get another great white
RS.
shark. Then you have 4 great white shark. Anyway.
Hey bro,
But this is
it
nice.
for you. I got it already. You can get
What?
the Aston Martin Vantage Volante.
Like that, whoa. Drive like the Brunei guy,
Hey,
whoa.
Vantage cannot. The Vantage Volante can do, bro. Rear wheel drive.
And then all the lights ding 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 ding. Later how damn scary.
Okay
weh.
lah. Then you go back to Stuttgart, lor. Very easy one.
Don't know,
Okay,
don't know,
let's move on.
Move on. We were here to answer other people.
Yeah.
Paulus is like, get the E60. Paulus, you know that day, Paulus stood in front of my car for so long, you know, my 6 Series. Then I was like, hey, no, this car is damn low maintenance, blah, blah. He's like, tak tahu lah, takut lah. Continental, saya masih takut lah. Fucker, he drives like his Evo 9, you know, mod lah and all that. You know, that day he drove next to me, right? Wow, his two is damn long. He passed me like that, you know. All the way. That's the weirdest sound ever I got overtaken, you know. It's like
Hey, he has an Evo 9, right?
Evo 9,
the yellow one.
And then he has I think he has a Mark X.
Yeah,
And,
Mark X, I know.
Yeah. All kinds of JDM lah. But then takut lah. BMW I said
Can play.
apa ni
Oh,
takut ni.
Once you play Alfa Romeo, everything easy already.
Alfa Romeo cannot attend the Brunei guy class.
Yeah, because wrong wheel drive.
Yeah, wrong wheel drive. That's why Baldwin sold it. Like Baldwin is like, I got too many wrong wheel drive cars. Then his car with the right wheel drive, right? The wheelbase too short, snap oversteer.
No lah.
That's
This
it.
Not the best car for driving like
For drift lesson lah, right? Immediately
yeah.
like
Your
you
traction
can
control
hear the Brunei guy's voice behind, right? Suddenly you start drifting. Hey, you're looking at him with the front windscreen already. Phew. Oh, wow. Oh.
What do we have here? Oh,
It's not
I
convertible.
don't know.
but
Hey, we're not here to answer my question because I already have a BMW. I don't want another BMW. Put it that way.
Then
I
you
want
go-
I
I get
want
what
a
you mean,
mixture
man.
of brands.
You go to Zuffenhausen.
Zuffenhausen.
Zuffenhausen is very the legitimates.
Yeah.
It's still Stuttgart, okay, but Zuffenhausen, neighbor.
If Porsche made an ICE car, front engine rear wheel drive, the size of Taycan, perfect.
Oh yeah, they don't.
Yes.
Huh?
They don't do a coupe Panamera or a cabriolet Panamera, fuckers.
Yeah, man.
They don't. Anyway, any other question before we go into Dude, where's my car?
E53 as a daily driver. What's that?
Bobby is jumping to dude. Where's my car? Feels the
Okay, I have driven the E53 on the entire Mei Hong Son. Okay, it handles brilliant. Okay, it definitely handles better than my RS6. I mean, no matter how the E-Class no matter what people say lah, the image lah, not as sporty as BMW lah, blah blah blah. At the end of the day, it's the right package. It's the right weight distribution. You know, front engine in the front. You know, rear wheel drive has enough power, and moreover, this one has the 48-volt system. And the funny thing is, the E53, through the synthesized sound, to me in the car, it almost sounds exactly like an E63. And during initial pickup, because of the 48-volt, right, it provides an extra kick. This car is plenty powerful, fast enough, brakes really well, turn in really well into corners. It's a brilliant car to drive. It's a brilliant car to drive without the road tax of the 63 and without the heavy prices of the 63. So the 53 really does surprise me throughout the whole. I did my whole first Mei Hong Son with the E53, courtesy of Mercedes-Benz Thailand, which sayang me more than Mercedes. No lah. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the past few Enduros, right, Mercedes-Benz Malaysia has been the greatest supporter. Because that time Mark Rain was here, he sees the value of Enduro. So every time Enduro, he will prepare 8 or 10 AMG cars for any journalist who doesn't own a car that qualifies to go Enduro. So they can tell that they are joining Bobby's Enduro, and they pick up an AMG and join our Enduro for the drive. So when Mark Rain was here, he has been arranging this for me or for the other journalists all this while. You know, very smart. So the photos all are dominated by AMG's one.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah. Right.
You know, first, I still remember the first Enduro, right? It really looked like Mercedes sponsored the thing, you know.
Yahweh, the like SLC 43, you know, all the 43s, 53s, 63s, all are there. It's like, brilliant. All right. Okay. So yeah, bye. Okay. Poland. I think you all saw the pictures or not? I think this is, sorry to say, I haven't seen the car, but I look at the website, right? It feels a lot like Faraday Future, or you know, the few EV car company that, or the Quant, you know, that runs on seawater, all that kind of stuff. I don't know lah. I would love to give benefit of doubt, but all I see is CG and some mock models, and yeah, that's all I saw. You know.
Let's put it this way, lah. It's not that easy for a small company to develop a car.
Let alone 3 at one go. Right? Let alone 3 at one go, with a plug-in hybrid, with EV, with blah blah blah. 我不知道啦. Let's look at them first. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen enough car companies claiming stuff, putting up websites that I have a huge doubt on this one now.
And nothing comes out of it, right?
Oh yes, Mike. Oh yes.
Oh my! The absurd road tax. Bobby, this is a C-Class that pays more road tax than your Aston.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thomas, you found anything that people are actually asking, or everybody is here to chit chat only, right?
Yeah, lor. Not about your car.
Hey, just now I saw one guy who asked Civic or Mazda 3. I personally prefer the Mazda 3, even though the Civic is a more complete car. The Civic is more comfortable, larger, more spacious, more everything. But I prefer the Mazda 3 solely because it drives better and it looks more handsome.
Yeah.
And and built better interior slightly.
On this point, right, the gap between the interior build quality used to be quite big during the time of the Civic FC, but Honda improved the interior of the Civic FE so much. The
Yeah.
gap between Mazda and the Civic FE is actually now very narrow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
At least
So
the
that-
Civic is better than the Accord.
Yes.
Well, gotta wait for the
Better
next
car all
Accord.
round.
Yeah.
But you know, you get in the Civic, then you think, why do you need an Accord? It's so bloody big.
Oh yes.
Mm,
Why do you need
Yeah.
an Accord? I
Especially
mean,
the
and maybe
current.
an image lah. I get like people don't want to be seen in the Civic; they want to be seen in the Accord. That's the only thing I can really think about, right?
No, I think people who buy the Accord now, right, it's only because the Camry has a waiting list.
Yeah.
I tell you,
Ouch.
Because
no, the Accord is okay. It doesn't fail particularly in anything, but the fact is that when you sit inside, right, there's nothing inside that's better than the Civic. Nothing.
it feels like an oversized Civic, but the problem
Yes.
is it feels like an oversized Civic FC.
Yeah, it looks yes. You are
Yeah,
correct.
right?
It looks like a Civic long wheelbase, but it's the
Yeah.
FC, not the FE.
But now we
it's-
have a Civic FE that has a higher standards of interior quality.
Mm.
I don't have my facts, but when I drove the Accord and I see inside, right, I highly suspect it's designed by Merca.
Makes sense.
Highly suspect,
Makes sense.
because Accord wasn't sold in Japan anymore.
Yeah,
it wasn't
makes sense.
sold in Europe, right? So I don't know. I don't have my facts, but I highly suspect
Yeah.
that is no good. What else?
Let's see.
Walao eh.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at the price. Who tells me Mazda use value is not high?
Hey,
it's
Mazda
not.
use value is strong one.
Mazda 3 damn strong the use value
Especially the lift back, bro.
yeah.
Actually, even the Mazda 6 also,
13,000.
even Mazda 6 also, the
I think-
resale is on par with Camry one.
Oh, Mazda 6 is so good. Okay, if you're considering Mazda 3, Mazda or Civic for a while, and then go and test drive the Mazda 6. If you can find 2.5, my God, I drove Joseph one the other day.
Oh yes.
Damn, it's so damn nice. It's so nice. Even though it's so old,
Yeah.
it's still so nice. The Mazda 6 beats the Accord by a
Here's a
100 miles.
fun fact: the wagon that you drove that day, right, has a shorter wheelbase than the sedan.
Oh.
Yeah, very, very slightly.
Hmm.
Very, 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 very slightly. Yeah.
But the Mazda 3 liftback is a car that you probably 2028 or 2020, 2030, you look back and then you say that, man, that was a good looking car.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you
Yes.
will probably think like, some people probably think like, I want cash buy, drive a car around that looks nice. And then you look at look at that. 2030, it will
Yeah.
still look nice.
This car, right?
I think
the
it will
Mazda-
hold a value just based by its looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mazda 3 is a car, right, that is beautiful in its proportions. When you look at the car's design, there isn't much in the way of fussy details, A
Nothing.
lot of work
It's
is put
clean.
in on the proportion and the surfacing.
Chiang showed
No,
just now that. Oh, look at that. Oh my
Actually,
God.
I look at it. It has that reminiscent of the 1990s Ferrari kind of like touch, the Pininfarina touch, the very curvy,
Yes.
very
Yes.
subtle, very curvy kind of like
Yes.
Pininfarina span, Yeah.
It's more Italian than anything Alfa Romeo has built in the past 20 years. It's so Italian, this car. Chiang, you
Look
showed
at
the
that
first
silver.
picture. The
The
first
silver
picture that
one.
you showed just now, the
That's
silver.
lovely,
Oh
Every time
my
I
God.
see this car, I'm like, this car looks like a 300,000 ringgit car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Damn, look at it.
So back
Oh,
to James, yeah, his question is 30k mileage, valid to 2020, 140k. Worth grabbing. New one is 6 months waiting list. I guess, James, if you can wait the 6 months, I will go for a new one since the second value is so strong. But
right.
if your hand or your third hand is very itchy, then you go and buy this one. Buy the
Yeah, man, for 30k mileage. Oh, this car is beautiful. This car is
If you park
beautiful.
this car next to my M2 competition, you make my competition look like a cheaper car.
Actually, I know that both of you like the hatchback better, but the sedan also I feel is a very nicely proportioned car. It's a
It is.
very
True.
quietly handsome car.
The
True,
sedan is
but when
the
you look back in
successor
time,
of
right?
1.9.
In 2030, right?
Yes.
People will want the
Yes.
hatchback more than the sedan.
Yeah. Mm.
Only
The
if they put a
hatchback,
2.5 turbo from the CX5 in this engine, this car. Wow.
oh, I don't want turbo in this car. I want the 2.5 NA. The 2.5 NA of Mazda is so nice, so revvy, sounds so good. The turbo will just overpower the car. And
Yes.
Then the
Because
tail will
especially
swing.
given Mazda's habits of underspecting their brakes,
yeah. Their brakes always quite weak.
it's absurd.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So yeah, if your
Okay.
third leg itchy, your third hand itchy, then you go and buy it now. But I think if you can, go and get the new one. Wait for the new one. I think it's worth it.
Oh, snap.
Civic hybrid. Pui. Buy this kind of car, fuel efficient car, still want hybrid. Right?
Why GT86 price so solid? I think it's because in Malaysia it's like the entry level sports car that is very loved. Roll load tax,
There's no competition.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
for the
If you think about it, an entry level sports car.
But recently I was speaking to someone who is trying to sell his 86, right? The market is now in a situation where there is more supply than demand, so the prices isn't as high as it used to be, but it's still not. It's
I
still not
remember
like
pre-pandemic can go for 90k, 80k.
I think in another 3 years, 2 years, 2 years, then the GT86 will suddenly drop to about 70k because the time the banks will be like, it's a 12-year-old car. I give you 2-year loan, 2-year loan. That's when it will go down
keep
to
softening back again. Yeah, because the pandemic has driven up the prices as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bobby has a point. It's there's no competition in this category of sports car.
I think
this price range
I
of
think
sports car.
70 is as low as it will go. And because down the road, as some of these cars get condemned, right, the pool of supply becomes smaller, then it will start to swing up again.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
GLE.
Sorry. Come back.
GLE 450 AMG line versus X5 X-Drive 40.
I like the GLE's interior more.
Mm.
I like the X5's exterior more. And Connor, got 40i, man?
But they are no longer selling it new. When it was first launched, they were launched as the 40i. That was with the 3-liter engine. Then now it's the 45e, the same 3-liter engine with a hybrid module.
Okay.
So 40i would be used at this moment in time.
So I think both are good. Just that I prefer the looks of the X5. And for those who don't know, the 45e, out of your normal charging range, let's say if you use it as in you charge it at home and then you drive to office 20-30 km and then you charge in office, then you drive home, then you're fine. But if you always run out of your charging range, right, the car is extremely thirsty. Extremely thirsty. It can be as thirsty as a 4.8 Cayenne. Okay?
Yeah,
Just to let you all
not
know,
surprised.
hybrid cars are no joke. When their batteries run out, you just drive it like that. They are thirsty, man.
Because
Yeah.
because you have to keep in mind, once the battery run out, right, the whole electrical drivetrain is a dead weight.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a challenge with hybrid system now. When you're carrying two engines, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you
Okay,
charge
wanted
it
to
at
ask this
home, you
question,
just
right?
use it like that. Okay, Anthony, just to clarify, the Civic RS is damn good. Okay, but just now I was just jokingly replying to a industry peer of mine. Yeah, he mentioned the Civic FE hybrid. To me, right, cars of this segment, let's say Civic or Vios or City and all that, right, you really don't need to buy the hybrid variant. Why? Let me explain. First of all, these cars are already very fuel efficient. The Honda 1.5 turbo, right, has to be one of the most fuel efficient turbocharged engines in line with the Volkswagens and all that. They are all very fuel efficient. So these cars are already so fuel efficient. They have enough power. Why the hell you want a hybrid? You add a hybrid that maybe a little bit more fuel efficient. Maybe you get a little bit of that power assist thingy. But in the long term, right, what is fuel efficient? Saving fuel, the reason to save fuel is to save money, right? But when you have a hybrid drivetrain in this segment of cars, right, it's gonna pull your use value down like crazy. You're just gonna go like that. And when you look back at your depreciation curve, right, whatever negligible fuel efficiency that you gain from it, right, is not even in the equation.
It's wiped out.
Yeah.
You are adding complexity, a lot of complexity for very minor gains.
Really no point.
Like even when I reviewed the City recently, right? I said the City itself is a good car, but the normal 1.5 City will do the job 9 out of 10 times in a week.
Yeah, and if you're talking about saving the earth, right, by not digging the earth at the first place to get all those rare earth materials, all those lithium, all those blah blah blah, to put into your car that would be in the yard 10 years down the road, right? You're saving the earth more by not having that battery in your car in the first place.
All right.
Right? So, but if you're talking about cars like SF90 and all that, right, they are actually, the owners actually want something different. The car maker want to achieve a different performance benchmark. Hence, they put in that thing. Like the Porsche 918 Spider, you know, the Ferrari, what was that? La Ferrari and all that. Those are, they're pushing technological boundaries.
GTB. Yeah.
Yes.
You use the hybrid for performance. It's not for economy. They use it for performance.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So okay. See, Eddie called. Sorry. He's 45E. He's thirsty.
Drinking.
Okay, come.
All right.
Which one?
Here. Currently have a NCP 93 Vios. The best selling Vios. I think
this is Dugong Vios, right?
Dugong. I don't know how to say. Yeah, Dugong Vios.
Dugong or not, of course you should keep it and get a Recon MX-5
I agree.
Yeah. So you have a daily, reliable, will not depreciate. Anyone knows how to fix the car.
Exactly.
Forget change engine or never mind,
Yeah. I agree with Bobby and Thomas.
Yeah. We are Malaysians. We get to keep our cars forever, unlike our neighbors, our poor neighbors to the south.
Yeah, bro. So keep the. I always like people to have two cars instead of one. Because you have different sense of occasion. So if I were you, if you like convertibles, MX-5 is my choice. But I don't like the RF, but if you like the RF, go for it. But if I have the money, then I will see if I can push for a GR86 lah. You know, but if that's your budget, MX-5 is the best among the three for a very transformative experience.
Yeah, man, keep your Vios and get an MX-5, and then you'll be like, oh, thank God I made
You
this.
know, I met one of the Evo Club members for weekend drive. You know, he drives a Nissan X-Trail for his daily, right?
Yeah.
And then he has an M4 competition. You might know which one, the very nice looking paint one. Okay. So when you go and meet girls for dates, he'll bring his X-Trail. So people won't like, oh, you know, like think he's loaded and stuff like that, you know, like, you know. So you bring your Vios go dating. Then if the girl still love you, then she's a keeper. Then you invite her to an MX-5.
You know, fun fact, the NCP 93 Vios is the only test car in my 12 more than decade career, right, that I max out the speedometer.
Thomas, just now the story you tell, I was like, I thought only Ferrari, Lamborghini owners need to test for gold diggers. I never thought an M4 owner also need to test for gold digger.
Bro, depending which status you come from, if I'm a Keponga,
This one
sorry,
testing,
not against Keponga, but I'm just
this
saying,
one
like,
testing bronze digger.
if all the guys I dated driven Myvis and you know, and Axia, you know, M4 is like, whoa, you know, like
True.
yeah. If the girls really dating guys who drive Porsche, drive Ferrari, what M4?
Kepong girls triggered. Thomas,
Sorry, I didn't mean anything
Hey,
against
Rachel
Kepong.
from
Just
Kepong,
using as an example.
Hey, you offended a lot of Desa Park City people. Don't forget Desa Park City is in Kepong.
No, I'm sorry. Because even anywhere also got, okay. Some got.
Hey, do you know that there's a world-renowned sports car maker in Kepong, you know?
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, let's move on.
Kepong very
Yeah, Kepong is in the ranks of Zuffenhausen, Stuttgart.
Kenapa from Rachel? Because it's Kepong girl. Alright, let's move on. What is this question? Can you shed some light on Cycle Carriage certified pre-owned program? I'm itchy to consider a pre-owned 420i, 330i or a C200, but horror maintaining a Merc.
I don't
quite get the question.
Okay, usually BMW owners will spread horror Mercedes stories, and Mercedes owners will spread horror BMW stories. The truth is, both have their horror stories. Both. Because all of them are run by Malaysians. All their workshops are run by Malaysians. And Malaysians will royally F up your cars, you know. And if this Malaysian is being fired by BMW, he will apply Mercedes. Then he will go there and F up another person's car. He got fired there, he will go to Peugeot. If he got fired there, he will go to Porsche because they don't share a ban list on problematic workers. All right. So amongst your choices, go for the 4 Series. Okay. It's
I don't know about horror stories maintaining a Merc, but I can tell you a used C200 or C250 is not exactly best value for money.
Yeah,
you
man.
take the same budget, you go to a BMW pre-owned, you will get higher spec or newer model year cars. Most of the time.
Someone came to me and asked, hey, I want to buy a W20. One of my guys who do PPF, he want to buy one of the stuff. He's like, I want to buy a C250 Recon W205. I said, how much? 230. 230. I said, then he said, what else would you buy? I said, go for a BM 320i, the one phasing out one, the 320i. They will give you loads of stuff, even digital cluster they give you also. And it's more comfortable than a W205 C250.
Yes.
Do you know?
And that doesn't rock your boat. You go to S60, also even better also. Yeah.
If I have 220, 230 to buy a 4-door sedan, I would just go and buy a 3-liter Quattro Porte.
Because you're Bobby Ang.
Yeah, it's 230,000. I drive my
Then he say what,
quadruple out.
all my friends buying Mercedes. I want to be in the same gang. I say, bro, hey, actually you're right. You drive. I don't want to drive Mercedes. You come. Maserati. What's up,
Exactly.
Maserati? Oh.
Hey,
Thomas.
2016 some more, eh?
Exactly. I tell you, Thomas, if I roll my Maserati up the hotel lobby, right, and it's already full,
Yes.
right, the valet will move the M5 for me. The
Yes.
800,000 M5, the valet will move the M5 down to basement and let my Maserati park there.
You know, after reviewing the Maserati quadruple, right, this car, right, has okay, it's not exactly, but it has a supercar feeling V6. The way the torque surge and pulls, right, it makes it feels like you feel like you're driving a car a lot faster than it
No, that's
suggests.
the point.
I spent 230,000. I'm in the ranks of Bentley Flying Spur, Rolls Royce Ghost.
But you got stupid Fiat Chrysler entertainment system.
Doesn't matter. They can't see from the outside.
Exactly. I'm in the ranks of Panamera, Ghost,
That
yeah,
can be
I
modern,
only spent 230,000 and it's relatively modern.
I mean, the Chrysler touchscreen is chachala. It's still a touchscreen though.
Don't worry, we have Android and we have
Ah.
China. Yeah,
Yeah, we have if someone like
DMP
DMP
will
car
count in for
design will
you.
just make your car look brand new again.
exactly.
And yeah, it's a you're right, yeah, the Maserati quadruple will be the 3.0 is developed jointly with Ferrari. And the of course the 4 liter the V8 one is the actual there's a Ferrari engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
This
let's
one-
move on. Oh, look at that. Let's talk
Oh,
Maserati
sorry.
already.
What's
No.
that?
Consider use Maserati. Yeah, there you go.
We have our resident Maserati guy called Casey. So if you join us for weekend drives, he will always be there. Then you will meet him. Interesting stories. It again when it comes from the
He used to
owner's
own
mouth, the
Ferraris
horse's mouth, right? It's not as crazy as what people say. It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes
I
from
think-
the horse's mouth.
I think Casey's Maserati has been quite reliable, right?
Yeah,
Quite relatively problem free.
yeah.
The later models the V8, right? The later models V8, right? They work the internals differently. That's what I done because it's all in the 430 lah. But I heard the maintenance of the because it's a front engine, right? The labor cost to work on the car is a lot less complex than the Ferrari counterpart. So I think based on that, you probably see easier to diagnose and easier to resolve also. Yeah.
He also bought a Quattroporte.
Oh, you got
but-
control. Oh yeah, Langkawi, yeah.
Yeah. He left it in Langkawi. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it'll be. I think of course you share parts with Ferrari, Lambo and stuff, but the diagnosing, the solving it will be probably easier. But again, it comes down to who you send to lah. Yeah. But
I have a soft
wonderful
spot.
Macintosh. If you're really interested, come for one of the weekend drives. We introduce you to Casey.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yo, I have a soft spot for the Gran Turismo.
Yeah, it's a good looking car.
Okay.
Okay, Bobby, S5 or M340i, Arteon line or M Mark 7.5 R wagon for family or weekends?
Yeah, the M340i again is the best car out of that lot lah.
Yeah. No
Right.
fight lah.
No fight lah. But then it's also everywhere lah. The M340i, I see so many of them now.
But that's
So
also
many of them.
the benefit of the M340i. It looks like any other 3 Series.
Yeah,
That's what I like
yeah,
about it. Yeah.
yeah.
For non car enthusiasts, it's just another 3 Series. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Yen Shuang is asking, I have a budget of 70K for new
No!
car. When they get an Aviva, what do you think?
No.
I get why Ativa attracts a lot of people. The design is like countryman-ish, you know, and the idea of a turbo is like really cool, right? So yeah, I get why it attracts people.
On paper stuff to lure you and to sign the dot, and then you will realize that after you own the car, you need to spend the next few years trying to justify why you felt the car is quite good. You know, it's not worth that price, right? At the end of the day, right, it is a slightly jacked up my V size kind of car with a small 1 liter engine, and then of course they put the, what kind of crap is this graphic?
How much bungee can the 221 Prodo Ativa can handle?
No, just
20
no.
cm clearance.
There's a lot of better stuffs out there. Don't spend 70K for something like this. I really don't. It's just,
You could get a second. You can get a second hand. You can top up a little bit more. Get a second Civic.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a bad decision. Bad decision. All right. 70K, you can get a used Accord. Much better. Right. Used
Or
Mazda
Elantra. Yeah, use Elantra. Also nice, right? Yeah.
Elantra.
The turbo
Cannot
Elantra.
find lah. Cannot find lah, bro. The car is unobtainable. The Elantra Turbo. Okay, what is this? F30 or Passat? 100K budget.
Which one to go for? F30 2016 or Passat Comfort Line 2018? Budget 100K. I think the Comfort Line better for family use. The Passat is bigger lah. Bigger boot space. The rear space don't have the transfer case so big like the like the F30. Yeah.
And a better built interior.
Yeah, go for the Comfort Line, bro. The rear seats and when the car moves, right, the rear seat of the 3 Series not very comfortable. But the Passat Comfort Line, the rear seat's actually very nice. Yeah. Okay.
However, the 3 Series, you can attend Brunei guys classes.
Bro, family use.
Yeah, Passat lah. Passat suspension.
Okay. Plan to upgrade family car to 7-seaters SUV, 400K to 500K GLE Palisade XC90 or QX60.
Either GLE or XC90. The other two, no.
Palisade,
Palisade is not worth that price. It is not worth that price.
Palisade is bigger than GLE and XC90. You must understand the size of a Palisade is like the American size SUV, you know, like the big ones.
Yeah,
that is considered medium size because they got bigger, but you know.
But it's not worth that price. It's not worth that price. It's purely because of taxation. Mercedes and XC90 has tax breaks because it's local assembled. The Palisade is worth half of what it charges you because it kena full tax.
Yeah,
you have to understand this. So
go for GLE and
QX60. I'm curious. Isn't Infinity dead in Malaysia? What is QX60? Malaysia got sell, man? No, right?
USA or Infinity USA. Maybe he's not in Malaysia lah. That's
Don't
the only
simply
thing.
ask question. I ban you.
But our Malaysian ringgit around 400 to 500K. But yeah, I think GLE and XC90. I mean, XC90 for me is my favorite. Sort of larger size SUV lah. It's very hard to beat that choice. Can't go wrong. Second value. People want the car. You can sell the car. Yeah, people want that car one.
True. But I cannot deny that
the Hyundai SUV that's worth the money is not in this price range. It's the Santa Fe, which is around 200,000. That's the only one that's really worth because it's locally assembled. Yeah.
Agreed.
Con, planning to get the BMW 740 Li with N54 engine. Is the engine okay or too problematic?
It's an okay engine. It has its problems, but the problems are well documented. So there are plenty of resources to help you to identify what are the known problems. So high pressure fuel pump is one known problem for the N54 engine. And wow, is 50K a damn good value.
Buy
So
lah.
it
Buy
makes you
lor.
feel like you should sell one of your E90, E39 for the one of these, right?
Actually, this one is a great bargain, you know. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
Right,
bargain.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
and
this is the forgotten 7 Series.
and it has a proper engine. You see the
Yeah.
this is not a turbo, right? Is it a
It's the
turbo?
turbo.
No,
40i is the turbo.
Oh,
the 40i is turbo. 30i
It's the
30i
turbo.
is the
the
NA.
S class of this generation has a lame 3-liter, which the car literally cannot move, and
Yeah.
then it has a 3.5 direct injection.
Correct.
Too big
Yeah.
for Malaysia. So BMW has the proper engine. Wow, this is a bargain with 55K.
Yeah, lor.
The N54 can solve problems. You can solve the
Yeah.
problems for the car.
Not
right.
not insurmountable problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
But
for a
I
car
think
to
the
replace
car
my
for
car
this
with.
age, the caveat will always be the condition of the car,
The as
right?
well as
And the service record.
yeah.
Service record. These are the two things. That's the only caveat. So we can't generally say all N54 engines are okay. The caveat is how is it serviced? That will give you a big indicator whether the engine is okay or not okay.
Actually, the F01 is a bargain. It's a
Yeah.
bargain.
You know,
Right.
there's
Now,
something funny, Bobby. My mentor
Yeah.
has a Range Rover Sport, right? So he has
Yeah.
he went from autobiography to Range Rover Sport. Then he's like, I want a smaller car, I want a sedan. You know what he did? He went to buy a 730i, the short wheelbase, the F01 or F02. Then I'm like, hey, you could have gotten a Macan, you could have gotten. He said, no lah, Thomas. The way the 7 Series roll on the highway is very soothing.
Different. It's different.
Yeah, that
It's
straight
different.
six, the way it rolls down the highway, very soothing. He says, I'm like,
Yes.
okay,
Yes. And even the seating position when you are in the car on the highway, right? Your seating position in a Macan versus
Yeah.
a 7 Series is totally different. You can sit for longer hours in the 7 Series.
He says the Macan feels cheap for him, so he end up. He's the guy who can buy a Cayenne if he wanted to lah. He has a Range Rover Sport, okay, and the Alfa, and you know he enjoyed his S classes and stuff. Then he went back to an F01, the short wheelbase. Yeah.
All right.
Hi guys, currently serving the current generation MX-5, 155 horsepower and 181 horsepower. Makes a lot of difference in terms of overall performance? Question.
In normal driving shouldn't, because it's more top range. So even the 155 HP MX-5 0 to 100 beat the MK7 Golf GTI. It's not slow. It's not slow.
I mean, if I'm gonna drive the car up Genting, I would like to have the extra 30 lah. Yeah, because you're gonna load the engine
30
higher.
horsepower is a difference lah. You cannot say it won't make a difference, but
it is
155 is still it's still an enjoyable.
in Sepang, in Genting run, yes, but in your normal use, 90% of the time you won't feel the
You won't
difference.
feel the difference, yeah.
For
Even
me,
you pull out to the highway, it's not so bad also. Yeah.
For me, it's not the 30 horsepower; it's the telescopic steering that matters in the MX-5.
Yeah.
The pre-facelift doesn't have telescopic steering, which means I cannot drive the car.
And then the post facelift, you only get the 2.0 in the RF.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's
the
is 1.5 only
disappointing
now, right?
part. Why don't they do soft top with
2-liter?
I think they got in UK, but not in Japan. Yeah.
Ayo.
Adam, just to answer this question, people who've driven the RF, they have complained that the RF does produce buffering. I think someone may have found a solution to it. The buffeting, the wind buffeting means that the air will go in and they make this sound inside. When you have the convertible, it doesn't have that. Someone may have found a solution. I don't know lah, but for me, the soft top has a more classic roadster proportion, a very soothing, very lovely proportion of a roadster.
And the soft top, you really feel like you have dropped your top. The RF only feels like a giant sunroof.
Don't let people fool you by thinking a hard top is more secure than a soft top. Oh, more security in a hard top. No lah, same thing lah. Okay. And
the
hard
RF5
tops are known to have more mass. So when your car moves, right, the joints, the brackets may wear faster than the soft top. Yeah.
Another thing is the MX-5 soft top, right? Is a bit like the Boxer. There is an aluminium panel inside one. So when the top is closed, right, you knock it, right, it's hard one.
The top part lah, the last part of it. Yeah.
Yes, it's hard. Unlike my 6 Series. My 6 Series is soft one.
Your rear got glass way. You got glass on your rear. So cool. How
The glass retracts into the boot.
Yeah. I wish I have a glass to just put down, right? And then I can listen to my Boxer engine.
All right. Come. What is? Oh, this one. I want to answer this. Oops.
Okay. Hi, Bobby Thomas Con. My wife daily a car is a 2008 Camry, thinking of a SUV less or within budget 230k. Choice is CX-8 Tiguan 2.0 all space or any other choice for 4 adult family daily car.
I would suggest for you the CX-8. You will feel there is a change because the Tiguan, as competent as it is, right? The Tiguan is actually a 5+2. So the +2 is actually more like emergency seats. So you tend to fold them in all the time. And then the space you have inside is almost the same as your 2008 Camry. Whereas the CX-8, right, if you buy like a proper 6-seater, right, all 3 rows are usable by adults. And your middle 2 seats are like really spacious. Basically, you really feel like there is an upgrade in your interior room availability. And you spend 200k, you should feel an upgrade in your utility. Yeah, that's
for adult family, right? So the 6-seater would be actually okay. Then you have that permanent ability to walk in and out from the rear. Whereas you get like a Tiguan all space or even the Santa Fe, you have to keep folding the middle seat just to climb in and out. Yeah.
So I would suggest the CX-8 because your wife's daily is a Camry, right? If her daily is a Vios, even the Tiguan will feel like an upgrade already. But from a Camry, if you go into a Tiguan, it feels like the usable space is more or less the same.
Yeah. Of course, this budget cannot. There's also the Carnival to consider, lah.
Yes. But the Carnival is a totally different usage. I mean,
the Carnival is a cheat code, man, in this segment, in this price
range.
Yes,
but it's so big that it will put off a lot of people. Like I mentioned, right? Carnival same price with CX-8, the 11-seater. The CX-8 sometimes you still can enjoy your drive and darting here and there. The Carnival is
straight brake.
And then
even though go around the ball,
but it's huge. It's the length of like a Range Rover autobiography.
Yes, you see, the Carnival, right, is by no means a clumsy handling car. It's actually very neat and competent, but
very good handling for its size.
Huge. It is huge. It is huge.
Yeah,
and it can be intimidating for some people to drive. But wow, if you are spending at that kind of budget, you really cannot help but at least consider it.
Yeah.
Well, another option that to throw in there is a Santa Fe diesel 2.2.
Another good choice.
Yeah. I really have a lot of passion for, not only because my dad has it, but I think it's a very underrated car. It's a very underrated car in Malaysia.
It is,
for the price it offers. It's just very underrated. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I will stay away from the Tiguan, and I will in this choice the CX-8 is nice lah. Yeah, CX-8 lah. Yeah, the Tiguan interior is like golf or cheaper than golf, bro. I think
The
cheaper than
Tiguan is
golf.
still nicer to drive lah.
It feels between a golf and polo kind of finishing.
Yeah.
I used to have a Tiguan. Went from a mini 5-door to a Tiguan, right? It's like, wow, everything like downgraded like that.
Okay. The next one. Is it this one?
MX-3. Oh,
Hey, sorry, where do you get
no,
that
go,
question?
go. Okay, this guy asking a few times already.
Okay.
Asked few times, couldn't make up my mind. Haha, Mustang to Cayman worth the upgrade. Bro, you've been here 3 times. I appreciate your viewership, but sometimes you gotta pick something, man. You want that hates to turn, then stick with the Mustang, bro. Seriously, just stick with the Mustang, all right?
But if you're ready to move into Porsche, since you come from a Mustang, right, then go with the Boxster.
For me, objectively, car to car comparison, driving, mechanics, engineering, the Cayman is a lot of times superior. Not even a joke, it's a lot more times superior to the Mustang. But as you said, the Mustang turns more heads. So you gotta decide, solid 88. Do you want the head turning ability, or do you want to have the enjoyment of driving? Because I will tell you, the Cayman is not a head turner because there's so many
Yeah.
of them around.
And
Yeah, it's
to
not.
be honest, right, I think you can go to a 911 or so, you will not turn heads like a Mustang.
You're right. Yeah, the lines of a 911, actually 991, even 992 is very soothing. It doesn't shout for attention. It is not designed like that. But solid 888, may I suggest something that can turn attention and will give you a different driving experience? Okay, this is the last one. I tell you, if you not stick to your Mustang, not out of like disrespect. I love you. I want you to get the car that you want. AMG GTS, it will turn heads. I promise you, it will turn heads. When you start the car, you will turn heads. When you rev off, you will turn heads. Okay, and when you go on the highway, you will feel your car suddenly transform. It's like, whoa, got 3 times more horsepower than my Mustang. Okay, must go for AMG GTS. What's the price for it, Chiang, nowadays? If you're going to consider a Cayman, right, you're looking at
How you all go from Cayman to AMG GT, right?
no, because this guy from the last week, 2 times he went around, he was like,
Yeah.
should I want the Mustang, right? Then I'm driving a Cayman. I want to upgrade to a Cayman, but I'm driving a Mustang. But I want the looks of the Mustang, but I also want the Cayman's like upgrade. So he drove the Cayman and he felt like he didn't like it, and he wants the
Then
head turn.
AMG GT, oh? Fantastic.
Confirm turn hit. Okay. Thank you, Solid 888 for tuning in. But we want to hear not you asking questions. We want to hear you getting a car that you
Yes.
want.
Yes.
GTS. Okay. I mean, come on, look at that car shape, man. Look at that. Oh yeah, Gran Turismo. You turn hits. People will hear you coming before you arrive.
2015, you can take loan.
Yeah, bro. They will hear you coming before you arrive. Okay.
Mamma mia! Look at it. It's so beautiful. It's a beautiful.
So you got 2 more choices. You got a Gran Turismo, right? You got Gran Turismo. You have AMG GTS, right? Which will match the head turning capacity of a Mustang, or probably better. It will probably do better. This will feel more at home than the AMG GTS lah.
Okay, I will save 200,000 from the AMG GT and I get the Gran Turismo.
Yep.
I make a louder sound. I have 4 adult seats instead of 2.
Like the Mustang got good rear seats also. Yep.
Not as good as the Gran Turismo.
Bigger now.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know, Thomas? Only the Rolls-Royce Wraith and Ferrari FF has rear seats that can match the Gran Turismo. I mean, Wraith is better lah, but the Gran Turismo
is a good choice. And I suspect this car rides better than the AMG GTS because I've driven one. I don't like the ride of the AMG GTS.
Or the ride is
It's
horrible.
harsh.
The AMG
It's
GT.
unnecessarily
Yeah.
harsh. The only time it makes sense is when you go bloody fast, right? When you go 120, 130, only the car makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
All
so
right.
nice, this Gran Turismo. My God.
Yeah. Okay. Tan Lu Bing is asking, use Velfire versus new Innova. My concern with Velfire, it doesn't have rear airbags compared to Innova. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it depends on spec, right? Because I know there's a lot of spec one, but unless you buy from Toyota Malaysia, does it mean Velfire is not as safe as Innova? Would you advise on this? Thanks.
Okay, the Innova, right, is built on a Hilux platform. So, to be honest, if there is this scenario of Velfire T-boning an Innova or an Innova T-boning Velfire, I would reckon the Innova will come off better because it has a super strong leather frame or half leather frame thingy down there. It's based on the Hilux anyway. Unlike the Velfire, which is just a big box of thin
Based on the
metal.
Camry, right? I think
I mean, the Japanese are so good, right? They can
they can
they have
stretch
one
their
platform that can stretch and do all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it came from the Camry. So and yeah. But NCAP is about what your car is equipped with lah. Every year they change, like a 5-star car. Suddenly NCAP say, oh, now we need auto braking system. Then without auto braking system, oh, 2-star gone. So when you look at all these crash tests, right, don't just look at the 5-star. Read into the details. Do read into the details because a lot of times they keep increasing their benchmarks. Oh, your car has to be equipped with like rear blind spot warning. When the car doesn't have it, 1-star off. But inherently, they have gone beyond their initial goal of wanting car makers to build a better, stronger, cleverer crash absorbing body to wanting car makers to keep adding features, which at the end of the day, you can add a lot of features and score 5-star. Then when it comes to the crash itself, right, it doesn't protect as well because a lot of car makers are gaming the system when it comes to all these crash test stars thingy. So don't look into that too much. All right. So it's good that you are concerned with safety. Innova, I think 120, 130K, I think should be good. Other than that, I don't know what else. Maybe I don't know. Like Thomas always suggests a Santa Fe 7-seater. Hyundai's always have really good safety records. The Korean car makers never skimp on safety that the Japanese car makers sometimes would. So yeah.
Santa Fe's the main target market is actually America.
Europe.
They design
Europe
their cars in America, so they benchmark their cars to build up to that level Yeah, and really not just the I don't know about crash test but the ability to maneuver. Let's say you want to maneuver off something dangerous on the road. The Santa Fe has the ability to do that very, very well. Innova, I'm not sure. I've driven a Innova. That's a 2013 Innova but it doesn't feel like it wants to change direction quickly to dodge something
Yeah.
But I get what Bobby said. It feels more solid. Actually, it's quite solid. The you can feel it bearing down the highway. Actually, it's quite solid Yeah.
So okay.
Moose test. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we have?
Any other questions?
MX3 or Megane I think MX-5 or Megane. MX-5, sorry, it's a great car, right? Great car, enjoyable. It's pleasant to drive. Okay, don't get me wrong, it's pleasant to drive. but it doesn't make your blood boil. You get what I mean? Like, so you see performance and racing, then of course the Megane has that. So forget about the MX-5 if you want that. It's a pleasant drive. Like this morning we drove, right? It's a pleasant drive. It wasn't like blood boiling, kind of like push hard, kind of like, driving. So MX-5 will give you the pleasure for driving. But when you want to, you feel MX-5 the one to do with you. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, quick one. Add up to Huawei Chin's question. I think the diesel should be nice if you ferry a lot of people. But okay, the funny thing with Mazda, right? Their petrol are extremely. No, petrol is very fuel efficient. Their diesels are not fuel efficient. All right, but that's because their petrol has the highest compression petrol engine and their diesel has the lowest compression engine. They also have the cleanest diesel engines. All right. So Mazda, the funny thing with Mazda is that their petrol is so fuel efficient. Their diesels are not that efficient. They both have more or less the same efficiency. All right.
But Mazda's petrol engine also really good. Like the torque delivery, I never felt like it was. Yeah. I never felt even though the 2.5 Mazda, it didn't feel like I needed a turbocharger to pull out on the highway.
Yeah.
Right.
And their diesel doesn't make that clatter sound, and then the diesel smell. They don't have that diesel smell and all that. So
but I guess for fun, petrol more fun. You can rev it out if you like to, but I don't know. A CX8, I'm not gonna rev it out, right?
I would think the diesel is a better fit for the CX8.
Yeah, in this respect, right? You just buy the one with the highest. You just buy because Mazda somehow they position the diesel as top spec most of the time. So
the top spec has 6-seater. The mid spec has 7-seater. So Huawei Chin, just watch out for that. The highest
your home. Very noisy. What's that? Is it your home?
Something? Yeah, he muted already. So the top spec of Mazda is 6-seater, and then the not so top spec mid spec is 7-seater. I believe the 2.2 diesel comes with the 6-seater. Yeah.
I go and get a drink.
Okay. I also need the drink actually. Oh, neighborhoods in the fireworks. Called as fireworks in the neighborhood. All right. Let's see. I'm planning to swap my CX3 2016 to a CX5 2016. Is it okay? Reason too small, but 2016 CX5 a little bit too old generation. What's the price range of this car?
Let's find out.
Can we do some research? You're best fitted to answer this because you have a 2015 CX5, right?
I have a 2017, actually, my mom's car. Yeah. Oh,
okay, so this is the
2016. Oh, 2016 is still old.
Yeah, the CX3 is really small. It's like a Mazda 2 size, but slightly bigger. Yeah. I always feel claustrophobic in the CX3.
The CX3 is a jacked up Mazda 2.
Yeah. And I think the build quality of the CX5 suddenly, like you have a big leap suddenly from the CX3 to CX5.
Oh, 80K, cannot complain, no.
And now I remember, I'm thinking about my experience with the car. The CX5 rides a lot more premium than the CX3. The CX3 feels like, So is it a bit old? Yeah, I guess. But if you just compare from this model to the other model, you will feel that there's an upgrade in terms of its ride quality and the interior.
Yeah. But what? Okay, so a 2016 CX5 is about 80K budget. It's a good buy, but what can he consider as an alternative?
Let's see.
80K lah.
What's that? CX3.
What else can you consider as a different choice?
Siang knows you, Thomas.
Sorrento. Oh wow, you read my mind.
But it's the 2.4.
But really, it's a better ride. It's more comfortable, way bigger. Interior is nice, but don't go for the 120,000 mileage diesel. Go for something and don't touch please don't buy the petrol car for this car. Okay, please don't buy the petrol. They are extremely fuel inefficient and they have no power anywhere you go because the car is heavy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, right, the Sorento isn't exactly a more modern car than the CX-5 either, but
Yes.
you are getting more value. You're getting a bigger car for your money.
Yeah.
2016 is the previous CX-5.
Correct? Yes.
Yeah.
80 plus K.
Yeah. Okay lah, 70 odd. Like
70
that.
to 80 lah.
Yeah, lor, get a Sorento lor.
You go Tucson also, it's like Tucson also the build quality interior not very nice lah. The Sorento is like suddenly you go super upmarket, you know, from the Tucson, like big jump from build quality. Yeah.
The time Kia Europeanized before Hyundai.
We had the Inocom Santa Fe. Inocom. Drop the top when raining, all heads will turn. Actually, no lah, Coco Kev. When raining, nobody looking out the road lah. Everyone focusing on driving or staying indoors. Okay. 50 to 60K used car suggestions for daily drive. This one is quite big lah, bro. Sabri,
you need to be
more
specific.
Specific. Maybe pick a few cars that you think is something that you like. It will tell us more of what other cars we can suggest. So if you pick a few cars, it kind of tells us a little bit more about you.
Correct.
So that will really help.
Or give us a criteria. Give us a criteria.
Yeah. Okay, Nathan Quick. Hey guys, my friend want to get a manual car to learn to drive stick. This word stick is an American thing. Okay, it's called manual gearbox. Okay, and also use it as a daily. Will a manual axial or manual Vira aeroback be better? Okay, it's a good question.
Why not get a Waja?
Actually, no, I as much as the aeroback have a reputation, right? I always have a soft spot for the aeroback. It looks kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
My mom used to have it, a red color aeroback in the house last time. Didn't last long. But
is it the one with the big exhaust one?
I'm not sure lah, but my dad went through a proton spree at that time. He bought the aeroback, then suddenly he got the Pedana V6. You know, the equivalent of the Galant, you know, the V6. Yeah.
Actually, Nathan, if your friend wants to get a manual car to learn to drive, consider a Waja. Because they are about the same price. The dynamics are better. You can actually push the car harder on Karak highways and whatnot. So you, in a sense, you develop a higher level of driving skills.
You probably feel safer in that car than the Axia.
Yeah.
Iris. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, not bad, way.
Or you can also buy Thomas's E30 and learn Renault in that car.
Yes.
Rear wheel drive and manual. You learn both skills together. And the ability to diagnose your car if something goes wrong with the car. So you learn 3 skills. You know how to diagnose, you learn how to drive manual, not to drive rear wheel drive. Okay.
All in one.
All right, let's move on.
How much is the Axia? I searched, it's like 20K.
Yeah, you might as well get an Iris also. Or get a Waja.
Okay, because Suzuki Swift Sport is also about 30K. The first gen Swift Sport. Suzuki Swift Sport.
Swift Sport.
Yeah, 30K. Why not a Swift Sport?
Yeah. Or you can do a Tana, get an E36. It's also about 10 to 20K.
Hey, I would love a Swift Sport for daily driving.
Yeah.
Or get a Saga if you're really cheapo and you want to save your money and want to trash the car. Get a Saga 1.3 LMST. 5K only.
Ivan Kong also support E30 manual.
Yeah. Just make sure your aircon compressor don't fall on the floor again, really. Man, these sagas at the age, the era, my God, they really copy Alfa Romeo, man. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Okay, guys, I'm currently driving a Passat B8 1.8, thinking to change my ride with a 200 to 300,000 ringgit budget. Wanted something that gives me excitement than the current one, considering the 3GOI, but it's a suspension that's stiff. Using it for daily travel Karak highway quite frequently. So, Con, you recently released a video.
Oh yes,
So tell us
I had
more
a
about it.
chance to revisit the 330i recently. One of my customers keep telling me, say, "Hey, Con, I always hear you guys say the 330i is stiff, right?" Asked me to try his car, and I did. And actually, it turns out to be not as harsh as I remembered it. It's firm. It is firm, but after re-experiencing it, I felt, hey, this is a setup that you can live with on a day-to-day basis. But that being said, if you're coming from a Passat, the 330i is still quite a bit firmer than the Passat lah. So maybe a 320i would be less of a shock.
By travel highway often, having that 240 on his leg and the 400 Newton meters of
Oh
torque
yes, of course.
makes a difference. Yeah. And Chiang also suggests something else. The Arteon.
The Arteon, yeah.
I think
the
but I
Passat
think
really,
the character of a G30 is memang firm lah. The M Sport
Yes,
is memang firm
yes.
lah. Yeah. Sorry, what you're saying, Bobby?
I'm saying he's from a Passat. If you go with the Arteon, it's like, more or less the
a
same.
lot more
Like that.
power.
Like changing clothes lah.
A lot more power.
Yeah lah. Yes, it is a lot more
But
powerful.
it's a downgrade in, because
More
Passat to Arteon.
powerful, more wheel drive.
Yeah.
There you go, 530i.
Very okay, wo.
Đòi tạo
Just
I wonder
saw
if there's any 540i Malaysia.
350k.
I got 540i Malaysia.
Got a few.
God.
Got
I
a
mean,
few.
for sale now.
I don't think so lah, for sale now.
It got way 288,000, bro.
Serious?
288,000, bro. Okay, you go highway, sweet.
Wow, X drive some more.
Buy this one.
Yes.
Buy this one, 540i.
You won't if you complain suspension stiff on this one, then you need to upgrade to a Rolls Royce already.
Oh.
Wow, you buy this one, the owner buy at 600k. You buy.
Yeah, bro. And then you got the B58 engine, which is brilliant. One of the best grade 6. I mean,
Wow, good find, Thomas.
one of the best grade 6 that
Oh,
BMW have pushed
Good
out.
find. Don't think about it.
Yeah. Bro, go for this. Bro. Bro. And you're feeling naughty, you go and upgrade into the M Performance exhaust. All right.
This is peak BMW interior for me.
Yeah, man. I agree, Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's
And then
really
if you
popular.
feel your rear not so nice, the lights, you want to upgrade to facelift, you can always upgrade to post facelift.
yes.
This one must upgrade. The facelift lights are so good looking.
The
Yeah,
facelift
you can always
lights
change it.
it's actually quite easy to upgrade onto the free facelift one, surprisingly.
I just don't like the facelift bumper.
Yeah, but yeah, Daniel, bro, I think you'll love it. You will think that it's an upgrade from a Passat. The space of the car is definitely an upgrade. Engine, different experience. Street 6.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, Daniel, when you drive on the highway, having a big distance on the highway, the feeling is there's this feeling of comfort. And I used to do a lot of sales last time, right? When I had a 6-cylinder on the highway, right, it really feels really nice. It really feels nice. Yeah. All right, Daniel.
Yeah,
Okay,
540R.
Bobby, a question for you. I think you'll love this. Hey guys, need advice on this. I have an Activa Turbo. Looking for another daily different car to consider. An MX-5 manual RM 2019.
Buy.
The price will be 180,000, right?
Yeah, and please also daily your MX-5 so that you don't drive
Oh,
your
yes.
Activa. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
MX-5 is
So
dailyable. It's a very
we have
dailyable.
one less Activa to look at.
Okay. Dinesh Arvind, happy Diwali, my friend. Okay. 65K Camry XV50 2.5 or Accord 9 Gen 2.5 or other option for loan. I'm tempted to go Kia
Camry
Optima.
XE50, that is the previous gen Camry, right?
Accord 9 Gen where got 2.5?
No,
2.4.
Yeah.
this is
I prefer the
the
Accord.
this is
Yeah.
the 4-speed manual Camry, right?
This is the good looking Accord.
The four.
Yeah. This one, go for the
Yeah.
Accord lah. This one,
How about if you throw in a Kia Optima? Would you recommend that?
No.
I would still go for the.
Then
I would still suggest the Accord.
For this era, the Kia Optima handling still
Okay,
significantly
65K. Can you get a newer Optima? Cannot.
no.
No. Okay.
Don't know.
Because Korean cars tend to depreciate a little bit more.
Yeah. If it's the next one, then it's a different question. 65K. Wow. Optima value holding quite well, eh?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. 2015. Okay.
72K, 64K. Oh, that's the newer
New.
Optima. Okay. It rises.
The
This one
turbo one, right?
rises better.
The Optima GT, right?
Not the GT, the 2-liter NA.
Oh.
Okay lah. This
GT
NA
underpowered
is
lah,
not known to be the
NA, but
most reliable
lah.
NA lah. So, but the ride is quite nice lah. Yeah.
I will still pick the Accord over this
Yeah.
Optima
For this
because
age kind of cars, yeah, Accord lah. Yeah.
and they only have the 2-liter. There's no 2.4, 2.5.
Yeah, Mazda 6 is a good choice, Chiang.
Sorry,
Mazda 6, yeah. Hey, you'll make the Accord. This is a good offer, good proposition. Because the Mazda 6 rides really nice, drives nice, ride nice, decently comfortable too.
For a similar budget, you can also consider the first batch Passat B8.
Oh, that one, the gearbox problematic way.
No, the B7, yes. B8 is.
Oh, B8,
okay.
sorry, B8. Yeah. Okay, B8 not so bad. Yeah.
Hey, but B7 prices are slightly appreciating now, no?
Huh?
Yes. The price gap used to be bigger. Now I'm seeing a B8, a B7 going for 58.
But yeah, I go for the Mazda lah. It's NA.
Yeah.
Probably you have to do some works on the bushes and the arms and the suspension.
Oh yeah, of course.
Want to be a bit more, yeah. Okay. Is Bespoke selling a Mazda 6? Can you go down a bit? The picture looks like Bespoke.
Which one?
Go down. Go down.
Yeah.
Go up a bit. The red color one. The angle looks a bit like Bespoke angle. No. Okay. Because they will never see a car like this. Okay, BRB, I need a drink. Just a BRB.
TLC 300
Because Thomas
hybrid.
doesn't want to answer this question.
Yeah. I think get the the iX3 lor, provided you don't like how it looks.
Yeah.
The iX3 handles better than the iX, but I get it. The iX have that fuck you look, you know, like out of this world kind of look. So
Yeah.
the iX, you know,
Hey, but I tell you at that time when I had the iX, right, the ACC of the iX is damn good, man.
yeah.
It's
But
damn good, man.
as horrible as it looks,
Oh yes, it's a horrendous looking car.
it's unique, I guess. And then you know BMW now they launched the XM.
Yes. Oh
You
my
can feel
god.
like brother sister like that with the XM.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scratch head out of that one.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. I heard. I don't know who said it. Lee Chong Wei ordered one. Well, normal lah. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Lee Chong Wei is
He's a car guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. My God.
What?
God.
Hang out with Daddy.
Oh,
Wow. How
Anyway.
did they...
Anyway, Akash, I go for the iX lah, something different lah. Go for iX lah, something different lah. I know. GLC 300 hybrid, it's still a hybrid, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
say full electric or full ICE.
exactly. Okay. F-Pace, I think now is a used car. Is a good buy. It's a good buy now that it's a used car. Remember, new car back then it was like 700,000. Doesn't make sense for that interior build. Still a good looking car. It handles really well. Pretty spacious. Interior, don't expect. The interior is pretty horrible lah.
Was it Cass that said that the X70 interior felt better than the F-Pace?
E-Pace.
E-Pace. Oh, okay, sorry.
But the F-Pace isn't any better. Yeah, the X70 interior is better than the F-Pace interior. Okay. The F-Pace, yeah, but it's a good looking big SUV. Currently at 200 plus, you can buy lah.
Wow.
Not 700 lah.
Not bad, boy.
Yeah, it's one size bigger than your GLC, your X3 and all that.
Yes.
And it's
it
Cayenne size.
It looks like 600K.
Yeah, it's Cayenne size. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
This guy here asking a question. Currently driving a M340i but planning to pass it to his wife. I want to upgrade to something more unique on the road, fun to drive but deliver as a daily. M5 or any other curveball answer.
We have just the one for you, Chiang, the one you just posted today, 590K. Right? Come, Chiang.
590K.
You just posted on Horizon One today.
Yeah. I'm trying to find. What was it?
Or it wasn't you who posted.
Okay, never mind. Okay, what else would you recommend other than the M5 just to broaden his horizon a little bit? Horizon.
E53 or Panamera. You can try a Panamera.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say 991.1 or 0.2. Deliverable. Yeah, you got the sedan, which can fetch people around, comfortable. You want something a little bit different. I would say, since it's so used to the turbo, maybe a 991.2 GTS would be a very nice car to own.
True, a sports car, but not sure if he wants a sports car, but why not? Since he's passing the M340i to the wife.
On the road, fun to drive, but livable as a daily. Hey, 911s are really dailyable.
911s are the dailyable sports cars.
Most dailyable. Yeah. But I got a feeling I always like Astons as daily, but the DB11 is so big, Whoa, it's it's huge, man. Yeah. 911 has a very nice proposition because it's quite a nice proportion, nice size.
DB11 should still be about 900K, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes. Sometimes they touch 700k. Some owners let go for 700k.
Okay.
Which is
So
actually very tempting, bro. I mean, look at that.
you know what? You can get the current gen Panamera 3-liter turbo for 460k.
Wow, really?
Yes. 460,000 current gen Panamera, bro.
It's the base spec lah, right? But still, wow.
Yeah, the Panamera 4, the 3-liter turbo.
Okay, what?
Not
I
bad,
mean, it's a Panamera.
It's a current gen Panamera.
Yeah.
But I feel the
460k.
performance of the Panamera may be a bit lackluster compared to a 340, which is because it's such a potent engine in the 340i already.
Yeah.
I feel that the Panamera's engine will be a bit of lackluster. I mean, you've driven it. It's not the most engaging engine.
It's 330 horsepower only.
I think
Tiga-
the
tiga
2.9
horsepower.
would give him something a bit more. The S would probably give him a little bit more of a kick.
A lot more. A lot more. So if it is 2.9, it is 550k. Yeah, another 100k, you know.
I think that will be more worth it, lor. Or if you want the sports car experience, maybe consider a 911. I think that's a great pairing to have. Have an M340i as a daily, get around. You know, you can put the kids in the car, go highway, travel long distance, toge, whatever. Then you got another car that has transformed your experience. Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely dailyable. You can even go grocery shopping, you know, on the car. And you can do short trips with I mean it's a great daily, yeah.
And Mike can 400 horsepower your base Panamera.
Oh my god, the engine so weak.
It's not
330.
it's a
and more than 400.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the same engine that goes into the Macan S, you know.
Yeah.
It's that is an older V6 from Volkswagen. Yeah. The 2.9 is, I feel maybe much more worth it to go for the 2.9.
2.9, fantastic
That's
modern.
the Audi RS4 2.9.
Yeah.
And also
now
in the Bentley Flying Spur hybrid too.
Yeah, man. That's a proper engine. The 2.9 is amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Alex Chan asking, want to get a new hatchback for his mom, 50-year-old. Consider city hatchback in Yaris. A budget 80k. Want a reliable car which will last long, which is better any new car.
80k. Get your mom I don't know. Countryman?
Actually,
Mini?
if you can get your hands on it, try to get the X50. I don't know whether it's reliable or not, but I think it's a good car for that price range there.
Long queue.
Long queue.
Yeah. Can we get a Mini? Hatchback. 2014 Mini Cooper.
But he wants a new car though. He's quite specific in asking for. So if you're looking at between these two, right? I don't like
Yaris. Actually, I like how the Yaris drives, but I like also all the other features that the city hatchback provides.
Yeah.
The
Yaris drives better, looks better, but the city hatchback is the more complete package, I would say.
But Yaris has a very young man vibe also. I think your mom will appreciate the city's look. Is a bit more subtle. And I think the eye sensing and all those things, I think city is just always very well packaged. So
yeah, especially the interior. The way Honda packages the interior, right? Toyota just does not have an answer to it.
Yeah, and the eye sensing, the blind spot thing, it just makes driving around way more easier, right? Yeah. Okay lah. I think you can't go wrong with a city hatchback, But if you can, right? I don't know lah. No, I think Civics are too big. No. Yeah. Okay lah. Yeah. Okay, I think should we move on to one more question and then do where's my car?
Yeah.
Yes.
Chiang,
Yes.
do we do where's my car? Got. Okay, he said got. Okay. Let's try this guy. Sabris Aslan. Fifth.
Married, no kids.
Oh, this is no. It's this Sabri Aslan, not Sabri Ismail. Okay, 50,000 to 60,000 used car suggestion for daily drive. Married, no kids. Any suggestion, please? Looking at Mini, GTI, Mazda 2, HRV, or TT. I would love to it to be hatchback, easy to maintain. Thank you, guys. Mini, you're looking at R56, the supercharged, not the most reliable, but also got people know how to fix things. GTI,
Yeah.
Mazda 2. Okay, right off the bat, I'll drop the Mazda 2, HRV.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drop those two already. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gunning
HRV and Mazda
for
2 out first.
I'm gunning for Mark 5 Golf GTI, but I got a suggestion. Jiang, let's look for Renault Clio. We saw one that morning, right, Bobby? This morning, so nice. The proportion is so nice. Clio got Clio, no? Clio RS, not a GT. The one GT RS. Where's RS? Hoyo! Yes.
You okay, Con? You seem to be coughing quite a bit.
Yeah, I got a bit of flu. I took a
Sorry,
COVID test,
guys.
it's negative. So
Okay.
yeah,
Doing.
my two daughters brought a flu bug back from the school.
Sorry, guys. My dog is consistently digging his cushion, like he's trying to like borrow something. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Go for a Clio 1.6 RS. Sabri, this car, the RS is equivalent to an M to a BMW, right? Okay. I mean, not entirely. The engine, you can argue back and forth, but the chassis, the building of the chassis, the welding of the chassis, the way they built the car, in a chassis wise, is really very different than a common Clio. Whereas look at the GTI, it's like a Mark 5 Golf, and then they find a way to make it very sporty, which is great, which is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But if you're talking about like something special, right? That's the way to go, lah. But if you want daily drive, you're not interested in the the driving capacity, blah blah blah. Then I guess a GTI Mark 5 would be great. You can acquire one for 30 to 40,000 nowadays, for me 40,000, and then you can repair it, yeah, sweet spot.
Yeah. Easy to maintain.
Easy to maintain also. Yep. And I reckon the second value will hold as well.
Thomas, the red Clio RS, right, has been around for a long time, right? Trying to sell.
The one in I don't know exactly which one, but the one in Sedang is an excellent car. I don't know how bad it is, but when one of our Evo Club members sent it to the inspection centers. By the way, guys, if you're gonna buy a car, get it inspected. Was very on, when I bought my Mergan, that Evo Club member was very on to buy the car. But we went into Prestige, we did a check. There was overspray on the bottom, and then when he did some research with Renault Service Center, we found it was an accident car. Yeah, and
see, guys, this is why we do this. This is why we, over the years, right, we do this thing for you guys. 53 inspection centers all over the country, with Evo Club extended warranty. You really, it helps you when you want to buy a used car, right? You use our inspection centers to check your car, and then if your car qualifies, you can buy an extended warranty, and then you'll be supported by 82 workshops across the nation. So it's no joke that we went through the trouble to go and do all these things, because we are car guys. We want car guys to buy, to be able to enjoy proper cars, but we also understand that there's the fear. That's why we went out and do all this. All right.
we don't
you don't earn a lot of money from this, it's really to support you guys. All right. And so those, I heard some people who bought Evo Club extended warranty, recently run into some trouble, able to claim.
Yeah, recently my M2 competitions ECU decided to say goodbye. Then it just decided not to work. And then I found out a new ECU cost 15,000 ringgit amongst the 2024 prices.
15K.
Yes, but my Evo Club warranty has had my back. So as soon as possible, hopefully by Wednesday, my M2 will be back and I can drive to Singapore with my M2. Yeah.
Oh, so they approved the claim immediately. No questions asked, right? Because it's listed there, right?
Yeah, it's ECU. ECU is part of the warranty.
Damn.
So hopefully by tomorrow or Wednesday, I can get my car back. Ask them to please speed up my claim process because I want to drive to Singapore without my very loud Boxster in Singapore because people will stare at me and stuff. That's when I turn on Sport Plus lah. Yeah, but I just prefer to have an automatic going through the jam and stuff.
Jam. Yeah.
Yes.
Jam.
But yes, really that's when the
Hey, when are you going to Singapore?
Makes sense. Yeah.
When are you going to Singapore?
Thursday I will be in JB, probably go and meet Irfan and the new Porsche Center. And then Friday morning I'll be crossing the border. I'll be watching the international Dota 2, the finals.
Oh, you go there to watch Dota finals, right?
Yeah, with my brother, yeah.
How much are the tickets already? Do you mind sharing?
I bought it for $500 but the people were known to sell it for 2,000 Sing dollars. So I told my brother, I'm going to tell him, I said, if somebody offers 5,000 Sing dollars, we sell both our tickets, and then we can upgrade my hotel room to a suite room, and then we'll have room service, and then we'll have champagne, and we'll watch the Dota match from our room. Then it's worth it. because it's my brother's fingers crossed, my brother is going to be expecting a baby and going to become a collector. So when that happens, his personal life is considered null and void. So this is his last time he gets to go out and just have fun.
No movie nights for the next 5 years.
Unless Uncle Thomas flies down to Singapore to babysit, or auntie in Singapore goes and babysit so they can go for movie night.
I think you babysitting a baby, I'm not sure you're just gonna drive your Boxster, your Spider down, put the baby in the seat next to you, and then on your Sport Plus. And then, what? You're crying? I can't hear you.
You got a cool uncle, man. Come on. A cool uncle, long hair, earring. Come on, drive sports car, convertibles. Cool uncle, right? Okay. Anyways, off topic. Shall we go on to where's my car?
No, I just have a last. Oh, what's this?
Oh, okay. Murali is asking, hi, happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Currently daily use FD 1.8 Civic 2006. Advice for weekend use. Option 1. 1996 BMW 328i E36 hardtop convertible at 78,800 ringgit. Option 2, GOI with E93 hardtop convertible for 98,000.
E93. That E36 convertible for 78,000. Very optimistic.
I like my classic Beamers, but yeah, 78,800 for an E36 is too much money. Too much.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you. The engine has dual Vanos. Is it a
E36 is single Vanos?
Yeah. So your FD8 FD, I don't know. I don't think there's such a big difference in driving experience. And older cars like this kind of age, when things go wrong, can go wrong very fast, right? Whereas the E93, we probably have more. I don't know, just a feeling.
You should get the 2007 335i instead of the 330i.
which
Yeah.
is cheaper.
Get the 335i with the turbo engine.
The
It'll be
330i
more
is
desirable. It will be more desirable. Yes.
it's a very rare novelty. And if it is running the UK spec N53 engine, you should especially not go for it even more. This is UK spec. So, no, sorry, this is the 335, right? If it's the 330 has UK spec, that is even less reason to go for it.
M54, yeah.
The 335i, right, is so easy, a simple mod, then you're faster than the M3.
Yeah.
Yeah, go and visit Mike Yap, and then you already, the car is fast.
Yeah.
Fast. But this is running the 6-speed ZF, right?
Yes, 6-speed.
Any issues
No,
with
this
the
X-Force
6-speed
61.
ZF?
The DCT only came in much later, I think.
Is there any issues with the 6-speed ZF? No, right?
I mean,
Not that-
those
not-
that are poorly maintained will have issues, lah.
Yeah, lor, so old already, right? Just
Those
get the oil.
that didn't change transmission fluids will probably be due for a gearbox rebuild, lah.
So something to take note of. Yeah. Okay.
Last one, I just want to answer on Peter very quickly before we go in, right? The thing is this, you just think about it, lah. They want to sell you their cars. What is the incentive for them to be very strict inspecting their own cars? You get what I mean? The reason we don't want our inspection centers to have anything to do with the dealers that you're looking at the cars, right, is the exact reason, right? Party A wants to sell you a car, but you go to party B to verify the condition of your car. You don't let party A verify the car themselves and tell you my car is verified. Their business model is to sell you cars, right? Why would they disqualify their own cars in the first place?
Correct.
Right? So there's no organic incentive for them to work hard for you in checking the cars. So that's what I mean. All right. So yeah, let's go. Cho Yang Oi asked Thomas to carry his dog. Anthony, Carson will do this when it's a very low value car.
Yeah.
Because
Not
it's their
anymore.
marketing cost. It's their marketing cost. What you are doing is exactly their marketing investment. You sold a car that's, let's say that has like, I don't know, 15K, 18K, right? They pay you 2K more than the market. It's because of the sole reason that you will do this and help them promote. I mean, I have nothing against Carson. Just that I understand the what goes behind right?
Yeah.
You try and bring them your Arteon, see if they can offer you a higher price or not. It doesn't make sense that I buy the car at a higher price, but I also sell at a lower price. That doesn't make sense.
They have to make money from somewhere. They have to make money from somewhere.
Okay. So, I mean, good for you. So you have a cheap car, sell it to Carson, they'll pay higher than the dealers outside. All right. Okay. While we wait for Thomas, yeah. 3 rounds only, Young. 3 rounds only. My enduro itinerary also haven't done, so 3 rounds only. Joking. So is Thomas? Oh, Thomas is back. Hey, I thought because you read this comment, so you went away.
No. My dog doesn't like to be carried one, so you always struggle when you try to carry him.
Okay, let's not do that.
Okay,
let's start. Dude, where's my car?
come, let's go. Let's see what's in round one. Okay.
Yeah, the inventor of this game is Thomas.
Maserati. This MC20 lah, bro. I know it is MC20.
No, it's not.
No. Wait.
Look at those gears.
Levante?
Or a Grecale, maybe? I don't know.
Grecale, no.
Oh, Levante. Okay. I like the Levante more than
Levante
Grecale.
Trofeo launch
okay.
edition.
Not a bad start.
Trofeo. You know how expensive this car is?
Was how
Do you
much?
guys-
Like
Do you
1.2,
guys
right?
know how expensive this car is?
1.2 mil, right?
yeah, I remember it was Crazy X one.
It's crazy. Wait. Trofeo. 838,000.
Before local duties and taxes.
Oh shh.
This is Langkawi price.
Hey, that's the same price as a DBX. And the same price as a Urus.
Wow.
Oh, your Chiang.
Chiang, what is this?
This
What
is
is
a
this,
no
Chiang?
contest, Chiang.
Yeah, there's no contest.
This is no contest.
There's absolutely no contest.
No contest.
What? There's
Okay.
no contest.
Yeah, lor.
Who would put
DBX
who would
lah,
put
landslide
the
lah.
Levante? I want to know.
DBX done. I'm really
Yeah,
done.
it's DBS all day long, man.
Chiang, apa ni? Apa ni?
Guys, if you are watching, just let us know in the comments below what would you pick. All right, so you come and join us in which
Yeah,
one would you
man.
like?
Maserati Levante Trofeo launch
Okay
edition.
lah. Chiang just send the Levante to the slaughterhouse, man.
Yeah, man.
bro. If you say you put
Yeah.
against Cayenne, maybe you got like some sort of like Cayenne Turbo, maybe got some
Yeah,
fight lah, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but then suddenly put to DBX, ayo, like see bit no tak lah.
Okay lah.
Look, my cat is
I
not
am not
impressed.
going to
also.
highlight anybody who says DBX. So just to see.
Thomas, do you know that the Urus was selling around this price also?
Yeah, that's why. Look, even my cat is not impressed. Round 2.
Your cat.
Hoyo! Ni ko
Hoyo.
hai Bentley ah. Hai my Bentley ah.
Is that a Bentley or a Bufori?
Bufori. Alright.
Geneva. A Bufori Geneva.
Okay, a Bufori. A car from Capone.
Oh,
Kapong. Kapong.
Thomas, you've studied in Europe and you went to Europe's most high-end place, Switzerland, to study, right? Can you in any way help us to pronounce Capone in a higher-end manner,
Yeah.
a higher-end accent?
It is
Kapong.
French. We call Kepong, Kepong. French we call Kepong.
Like, is there a way to pronounce Capone to sound more high-end?
I don't know. I mean I try French lah. Kepong.
Capone.
I still remember I watching Amazing Race. They came to Malaysia. I'm looking for Jalan Empang. Jalan Empang. Jalan Empang.
You know the funniest thing I've heard of? My friends, Mas Saleh friend came and then they went Jalan themselves and then they were lost. Then this was before Google Maps days. Then they call my friend. We're lost. Then my friend is like, do you see any road signs? Yeah. It says Jalan Sehala. Jalan Sehala. Not helping.
imagine they tell that to the taxi driver. Bring me to Jalan Sahala, please.
Bro, I tell you funny, bro. One of my friends he migrated to Malaysia. He drove a Myvi. And then he went to the car park, right? He cannot get out of the car park for half an hour. He got very angry. You want to know why not? Because green color usually means in and red means out, right? So when you drove with keluar. So he keep follow. Wait, how does it work again? Basically, he can't find the exit. He's stuck in the car park because he can't find the exit. Because he don't understand keluar. I
Capone.
stay around Zabak City. I used to stay there. Okay, I moved out.
No,
already.
this is not bad. Gary's suggestion.
Capone.
Capone.
Capone. Okay.
Okay.
Bufori
What is
Geneva,
Capone going against
which
today?
is, hey, seriously, the Kevlar body, right? Really is like mad, man. The way it barrels down the road, and the way it takes corners is like shit. Okay,
Carbon Kevlar.
Oh
right,
yeah.
let's go. What's next? Los Lois.
Yeah.
Young.
Lost
Oi,
Loy,
Yeah, what is this? Yeah, you could have compared to like a Mercedes Maybach or something, right? You said why?
Okay. Of all, in all seriousness, I guess if you pull up in the Geneva versus a Rolls Royce, it does give you a different vibe.
Yeah, but the Rolls Royce costs like double the Geneva.
But because I like being understated, and the Rolls Royce has a very understated look to it. Yeah. I will go for the Rolls Royce just because it's the Rolls Royce.
It's
The Bufori handling is a bit. It's actually quite sporty.
okay lah. At least
No,
this one right,
seriously.
more people.
Who's that? I was picked up in the founder of what's his name again? Oh man, Jerry, right? Yeah.
Jerry
He
Curry.
driven his Bufori Geneva, right? And I sat behind with Alex, right? And he's taking corners that speeds me and Alex behind, like, oh my god, what the heck is happening? It's like, I thought we were going for a cruise. No? We're going for like a cruise. There's like, there's like, oh, hey. It's like,
Yeah, he's mad.
no, but the car really can do something a Ghost cannot do. It can really take corners like crazy. And you look at the car shape, right? You're like, no lah, cannot on lah. When the car take the corner, you're like, oh, cannot, no problem.
Yeah.
And when it goes through expansion joints and stuff, wow, the damping is pretty darn good. But it doesn't do the magic carpet ride like Ghost lah.
Oh yeah.
But Bufori, in his every aspect of his finishing, the paint work is just really artisanal level. Really,
Oh
the
yes.
paint, they do the same thing. They spray, they sand down, they spray, they sand, they get the same kind of mirror finish that Rolls Royce does. Really anal kind of finish lah. I really
The
respect
heart
Bufori.
that they put into the car.
Yes,
Put a lot of
yes,
heart into the car.
yeah.
So the question is good wood or kapung?
Good wood lah.
Yeah, I support Kapong.
Baik kayu. Kayu baik. Drive ghost, girls won't ghost you.
Well, that's a good
Shiro,
one.
You got good.
Oh, Chiang put the Rolls Royce Ghost Series 2, the previous one.
yeah, but still, I will still pick
Still.
the older Rolls Royce because it's still more understated. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you pull out a Bufori Geneva, people will look at you. It's like, whoa, it's really Bufori Geneva got presence. It really got lah. Yeah.
I would go for the Geneva because they made this car with much less resources and marketing than Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
But they're really, one thing I learned about Bufori when I visit the factory, they are not just, some people, they assemble car parts, right? They really build the car, a lot of the car parts over there.
Yeah. Can I throw a scenario? Con, just
Okay.
imagine, right? Now it's at Pebble Beach, Concourse the Elegance, all right? And then they have a fleet of luxury cars ferrying the celebrities, to Pebble Beach, Concourse the Elegance. And then, of course, Concourse the Elegance, there you have all the Ferraris, the
House.
D Tomasos all arranged there, right? The Bugatti Atlantic and all that. So imagine you arrive in the Geneva, right? You can sneak your way and park at the grass there, as if you are one of the display cars, whereas the Rolls Royce cannot. It's like, hey, what is this chauffeur doing here? Move it back to the valet area. Whereas the Geneva can just park there.
Actually, you know what?
Of the car show cars.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I will pick the Geneva lah. I'll pick the Geneva. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, let's say one day I'll get chauffeured to a super big event. Yeah, I mean, I turn up in the Bufori Geneva, right? It's like, that sense of occasion turning up in the Bufori Geneva.
Yeah, true. You know what Jerry offered me, Jerry Curry? The day we were looking at the other Aston Martin Rapid, right?
Yeah.
That one of our friends from Evo Club
Yeah.
wanted to buy. I think he already paid the booking lah. Anyway, so we were exploring the rear seats, like how tight it is, right? Then I was telling Jerry, you know what? The rear doors of the Rapid, if it's rear hinge, because obviously we look at the body, right? It's strong
suicide
and
lah.
wide enough. It's wide enough to mount a rear hinge on the door.
Yeah.
Jerry looked at me and said, "Would you like to do that to your car? I can do it immediately."
Hey, but that guy Jerry is an engineering genius.
He knows
man.
his stuff, lah.
Yeah, man.
He engineered. The whole. I was told, right. The Rolls Royce that always the R always stands up straight on. That thing was invented by them. How does the cap always look upwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He showed me his turbine engine range extender, EV range extender turbine engine. Yeah. Hey, all this invention from Kepong,
Yeah.
The
Malaysia,
Someone said the Kepong. Put the D behind the Kepong.
Well,
The Kepong.
it's made in Xinjiang, actually.
I'll make it Italian. The Capone. The car come from the Capone. Bufori Geneva from Capone.
Okay, I'll go with Geneva.
Geneva.
I also changed my mind.
Yeah.
I want a Geneva.
People ask me what car you arrive in. Ghost. What car you arrive in? Geneva.
Hoyo. I tell you,
Ah,
and there's something that the Geneva can do, the Rolls Royce don't. The engine sounds brutal.
Yeah, it uses a Hemi V8.
You got a Chrysler V8, man, the Hemi engine.
Yeah.
One of the best sounding muscle car engine. I mean, it's a muscle car. Like, it sounds like a freaking muscle car. And the chassis doesn't hide the sound. The chassis lets you feel the sound when you put the foot down. Yeah. Okay, done. Geneva. Okay, round 3. Jiang, better give me something nice, man. Don't like.
okay,
don't
I
screw me.
answered Brian Na first. I wonder why Bufori didn't get that much love for luxury boss. The reason for that is nobody grow up dreaming to be in a Bufori when they are successful, right? But Rolls-Royce, the presence of Rolls-Royce made people work hard to want to become rich one day, to be able to be in a Rolls-Royce.
Yeah.
Right.
So, would you say, Bobby, people who buy Bufori are people who are so bloody rich, right? They're like, I already got the Rolls-Royce. I just want something different.
Exactly.
Got nothing to prove.
Exactly. A lot of rich people, they've tried all this already, right? They just want a different experience at the end of the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I heard a lot of Buforis get shipped over to Dubai, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
They run out of cars to buy. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Come.
That's Bufori Geneva for you.
Let's see if Chiang outdo himself this round.
Jiang! Hey! Jiang!
Oh, Zuffenhausen.
918 Spider. 9 Carrera GT. 5-liter V10.
Oh, Carrera GT.
Whoosh.
Let's go.
Yeah. The Paul Walker
Nice.
Carrera GT.
Bobby.
Hmm?
This look nicer or the Spider look nicer?
Spider is prettier, but I cannot answer the Spider because it's a Carrera GT. Yeah.
If the Spider had the Carrera GT engine and the Carrera GT suspension and setup, which one is the nicer car?
I have to do what it's like. Imagine I'm your girlfriend, Thomas. I know you're better in bed. You're a better person, but he's richer. When the girl answer you like that, what also no use already, It's like you're the better boyfriend, blah blah blah. But
Liam. Because I watched your video today, you said the Spider is the prettiest car that Porsche makes.
it's prettier than the Speedster actually. After I had a longer time looking at the Speedster, right, the Speedster looks very forced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Spider
I
is
agree.
more natural, the proportions.
Yeah.
The Speedster looks nice in certain angles. It looks really nice in certain angles, but the Spider, it look all around is very nice. But anyways, let's go back to here. Anyways, what else do we have?
Come, Jiang.
How you? Ooh.
SLR McLaren.
Oh. Wow, this thing a bit tough,
Wow, okay. Wow, not bad.
Jiang, if you put the Sterling Moss, you got my. I'm done already. If you put the Sterling Moss, but you put a Roadster, maybe you don't know the Sterling Moss. 722 Sterling Moss.
Yeah.
Bro, okay.
but
This one a bit tough. Okay,
This is still
the
epic
Benz
enough,
is not as good looking as the Carrera GT, but it has a legendary status.
Do you know the Sterling Moss, Thomas?
You saw, right?
Yeah.
In
SLR 722 Sterling Moss.
Yes.
It's the one we saw in our local collection. There's a car company that sells. We're not supposed to say which company. Is that the one?
There's a Sterling
No.
Moss in Malaysia.
Nobody has a Sterling Moss.
SLR, right?
Nobody has a Sterling Moss. You look at the Sterling Moss.
Oh, okay, that's the one. Oh,
look
then
at
forget about it. This is a different category than the GT, the Carrera GT.
But this is the SLR. This is the SLR without the roof. Yeah.
But this one cannot compare with the Carrera GT lah. This is like the Monza level already, bro.
True.
Yeah, if it was this in the picture, right, it's an easy
It's
choice.
a Monza versus SP1 or SP2 versus that one. Okay, so forget about it. Okay, so this is finally we have a good.
This is a head scratcher, Thomas.
Hey, Anthony, what is McChicken? Okay, when you either how you pick, you go for any Porsche events or you go for any AMG events, you are definitely the boss. Okay, either way, you are the boss. You are the boss. I don't care. You got GT2 RS, you got what GT3 RS, apa Simi. I come with Carrera GT, you pay, right?
Yeah. The Carrera
Huh?
GT's current market value is about 1 point something million US dollar.
How about the SLR?
The SLR Roadster is about 400,000-500,000, and the Sterling Moss is 2.5.
You know,
a funny
as much as I
picture
love
of-
Porsche, the combination of Mercedes-Benz and McLaren coming together, you will not see this ever again.
Hey, Thomas,
so yeah,
Carrera GT got roof or not? Don't have roof, right?
got hard top lah. They are convertible. They are like this one. This is their natural form. If I'm not mistaken, they are all.
So there's
someone can correct me if I'm wrong.
That you take out and put on top lah.
Yeah.
Oh. I have to go with the V10. I have to go with the V10.
It actually looks good lah.
The sound.
Okay.
It looks both way. You know, look at the car side view, right? Both side can be the front end. Seriously, both side works as the front end. The Carrera GT side view.
Hard lah. I also like
Jiang,
both
you show
cars.
the side view. You show the side view just now. The two car side view, Jiang. No, just now the two cars together. Yeah. See. Anyway, yeah, I cannot. I cannot run away from the sound of that 5-liter V10. Is it a 5-liter? I also don't know.
5.7.
Really?
Yeah, 5.7.
Okay, you probably get more attention when you drive a Carrera GT. All the new school car lovers, all the Porsche guy all come out, right? But the old school car enthusiasts will definitely look at the SLR McLaren and say, shit.
I think if you drive the Carrera GT out, especially in silver color, right, just out like that, people would have just like, isn't that a Boxster?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, sir, can you move your Boxster? We want to let the
Spider take your place. At the valet parking, right? They're like, oh no lah. It's like, hey, move your Boxster, bring the 992 want to take your place.
Yeah, man. Carrera GT.
Okay, the SLR isn't a very good looking car, anyways. It's not a very good looking car.
SLR.
It's not beautiful looking. It doesn't have that beautiful look. But then again, the Carrera GT is not entirely. It doesn't have that finesse. Like. You know, like how the Italians would pen a very beautiful supercar. The Carrera GT doesn't have that. I mean, you take a 360, right, and you look at the 360 and the Carrera GT, and you look at it, it's like, or 599 Floriano, like, yeah.
The Carrera GT has a bit too much metal between the door and the rear arch.
Mid-engine, ma.
Yeah.
Just like the SLR has too much metal between the door and the front wheel arch.
Okay.
It looks like a long wheelbase SHK,
I cannot decide between both.
Just as the Carrera GT looks like a long wheelbase Boxster.
They made more space for the V8 behind there. Sorry, yeah.
One is a V8, one is a V10.
The V10.
McLaren SLR. I know the value is lower, but man, I think having an SLR is like baller, freaking baller, man. I mean when McLaren and Mercedes created this, they won't do it again, Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I choose today. I will keep bouncing between both lah. So I just choose tonight lah. Just whatever. Okay.
I like the sound of the V10.
Legendary way, McLaren and Mercedes, AMG.
Yeah.
I think I would look more handsome stepping out of SLR lah. Right?
Yeah.
Compared to being burned in a Carrera.
Okay,
look at that.
I will ask Alex to write a song about you if that happens.
Yeah, I think I will look more handsome stepping out of a SLR. It looks more me. I'm a bigger frame person. Yeah. So.
Con?
SLR for me also lah. There's just something about how things go right when Mercedes go crazy with their cars.
Yeah.
Mercedes is like they can come up with shit like the A class and be like, oh, what is this? But when they go batshit, right, and come up with things like the SLR, it's always epic.
Mercedes is an amazing case study lah.
Amazing.
The same logo can be on a garbage truck and a hypercar.
Yeah, and
nobody can pull this off. Nobody, no brands in this world can pull this off. BMW don't even dare to venture up to supercar level. Let alone hypercar.
They tried the 8 series and got burned. They got burned in 8 series.
Their brand doesn't hold themselves up to that stratosphere, and their brand isn't strong enough for them to build a garbage truck.
Yeah. Don't even talk about garbage truck. They can't even do a
Serious.
pickup truck.
Yeah. So
They
Mercedes
can't.
brand is so strong, right? They can do just about anything, and they don't get affected.
Yes.
Only one brand in the luxury world works. I mean, I cannot imagine Patek Philippe come up with a Casio watch Challenger and not affect the brand, you know.
No.
But there you go. Mercedes can do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they build utility vehicles. They build garbage truck.
Yahweh. Yahweh. They
Yeah.
can make a van, you know, like a
Somebody in
van.
the comments said this now, like, why you always recommend Mercedes or BMW over Mercedes? But I think as car enthusiasts, right? If you follow the 90s, and I think there is this we I don't know. I think we always somewhat rooting for Merc, you know.
No, we are very fair one. Okay, let's put it this way: we are very fair one, because you guys always ask the kind of cars that you all can afford, right? And because Mercedes don't like you poor people who only ask A class, C class. Mercedes, right? They reserve their technological prowess, right, and their capabilities, right, for their upper echelon customers.
Yes.
So, because you guys are poor, the kind of cars that you guys ask, right, they tend to not do well. And
okay. For context,
and
Bobby
this
of
segment-
what is
this segment is
comparing
what
with
BMW
the uber
is for.
wealthy and the wealthy lah. Where the
Yeah.
wealthy is considered poor among the eyes of the uber wealthy. Okay, so this gives some context. Okay, so
No, I'm just trying to put it in the harsh way or to drive the message back, right? So this is where, you know, like the kind of cars that we all can afford, right? Mercedes is like, you guys better work harder.
Yeah, man.
whereas Volvo, BMW, they try to give you as much as they can at that segment lah, right?
Wait, what is this? This is what? A class UNICEF spec.
Yeah.
Epic
Yeah,
way.
manual box.
Like kosong to the max way.
Yeah, man. Manual seats.
Wow, power. You see, Mercedes can pull this off.
Yeah.
Right? Amazing. You know, if Mercedes speak in Cantonese, they choy ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay. So, and this unanimously, all three of us picked the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren
Yeah,
Roadster.
Even though I prefer the V10. Thank you so much, Chiang. Let's put Chiang out. Put his
Hi,
face out.
Chiang.
Yang put in so much
Hello.
effort, then we all tar him
Yeah.
and abuse him so bad.
Yeah. But actually, we all
Right.
love him.
Chiang is the superhero for Evo Cup. You all think about it.
Yeah.
Saturday, without Chiang, you all won't have your nice photos. You can't see your cars.
sure.
You know? Hey, what? Chiang,
Wait.
hey,
You guys
cannot Chiang, put yourself
Show
back
some
to
love
the.
for Chiang in the comment
Okay, it's
section
okay.
or in the likes.
Yeah. And then Monday, Chiang, you know, prepare all this for you all, hosted us.
Hello.
Yeah.
Chiang is the unspoken hero of
Yeah,
Evo Cup.
All
man.
the
He's
beauty
the
guys,
Horizon.
seriously, if you can, please go to Horizon Facebook and the weekend drives. The weekend drive pictures. If you like any of the pictures that Chiang, those are the pictures that Chiang took. Yeah, by the way, if you like any of the
Yeah.
pictures, please like it, share it. If you know a friend that likes to buy a BRZ, send that picture. I can tell you, Chiang's picture is like 20 times better than any used car dealer picture. Okay, right, 20 times. Right, share the picture from Horizon to your friends. Okay.
Okay. And another last message to young boys out there. Last Saturday, a decent, pretty girl came in her 86 manual. Right?
HKS.
Yeah, and of course, everybody got super excited and all that. Wow, it's like, what girl drive manual 86 come, And you guys all scared her shit, like everybody go and hawk her IG, PM her, blah blah blah. until the extent where we have to remove all her photos and all that. She was scared. So please, sometimes when you see females, hold your bananas in your trousers, okay?
Agreed. Yeah.
All right. I know, because she's like, I explained to her, she's like the perfect package, you know, like next door neighbor look, not very intimidating, and just an 86. Because we've had girls who came in like Boxsters, you know. So most young boys will be like, oh, unapproachable, oh, so rich, oh, so don't catch out her, you know, don't dare to catch out her, you know. Or some girls, they dress like, wow, super slutty look, you know. Everybody is like, wow, you're scared. And this one is a next door neighbor look. So, yeah, hold your horses. And
Exactly, guys.
when you see girls, and really another thing, those condescending messages or comments,
really.
Isla.
And
Right.
don't go to these ladies who are car lovers and talk like you know more than them. They are also car people like us.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
they try to teach them things. That come on lah, it's not very nice lah, right? You know.
Super condescending, you know. It's like assuming girls don't know her shit lah and all that lah, you know. Come on, man. I see someone comment, how can she wear her heels and drive that car, blah blah blah. Come on, let's imagine the other way around, right? So keep those and respect. Yeah. Then more girls will come, and you know, girls don't dare to love cars because boys are so hyper aggressive when they even get
Idiots
near
lah.
us. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And the thing is, sometimes amongst boys, they make it. They say, "Oh, it's okay, one." It's not okay, guys. Come on, it's not okay. It's not okay to behave like this. Seriously. Yeah, condescending, talk down to them.
Yeah.
And this word I learned from my girlfriend, mansplaining. Try to explain
Oh,
things.
yes. Yes.
Yeah, mansplaining. You know, not cool lah. I mean, can you imagine if you come out to Evo Club Drive and then Bobby and Thomas try to mansplain everything about your car? You know, teach you how to drive your car. You know, it's not cool lah. And Thomas tell you how to wash your car. You wash your car wrong. You use the wrong soap. Wrong. Then Con tell you, oh, you never wash your car enough. The interior never use the right dressing. Not nice, right? Not fun, right? Can you imagine that times 20? You know? Yeah.
All right. So when you see girls, you know, respectfully, just say hi. You know, wow, nice car, and just treat treat ladies the same way you treat other car guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry,
okay.
I see that day. I had to voice up because I see that day. I see poor thing. Like the car is like surrounded as if it's like a speciale apeta like that. You know, like. Yeah.
Okay. So good night. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, Neoson itinerary. Chiang is like, will be done soon. And once it's done, we will send it out to everybody who RSVP. So only if
I've got a better idea, Bobby.
Yes.
Don't worry about the itinerary. Okay. It will take approximately 3 days to get to Chiang Mai. Okay. Whatever the place you stop, don't worry. All right. Okay.
Some people need to look at the whole thing to book their hotels, man. So
okay lah.
Or you can, yeah. Or if you're brave enough, just turn up on the 12th, and then wherever we stop, find a hotel and book and go in. Right?
Now that would be epic.
Yeah, and then if you don't have no place to stay, you find a PTT station. You can park your car there. You can eat at 7-Eleven and use the toilet, and you can sleep in your car. Then you continue your journey.
I did that in Europe once. We couldn't get to Switzerland on time, so I just turned into a random French town that has no tourist attraction. One, it's called Rhine, and nobody speaks a word of English. So in the restaurant, the lady was like, and then you know, to tell us what Meet is that. That was also before Google times, where we can translate stuff. All right. Okay, guys. Good night, and thank you so much.
night.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Con. Thank you, Chiang.
Thanks,
Especially
Bobby.
Chiang.
Thanks, Thomas. Thanks,
Thank you,
Chiang.
Chiang. Thank you, Con. Thank you,
Thank
everyone,
you,
for
everybody
watching.
watching us from home.
Please love,
Yeah.
like,
And,
subscribe.
and please subscribe to Thomas's channel. Okay, don't just watch and not subscribe. Support his channel. Subscribe to him. All right. He puts out quality content. Just that everybody is so used to quality content now. It's like, I can watch your video without subscribing. Come on, give Thomas some support. Subscribe
Yeah,
to his
man.
channel.
And 5,000 subscribers now after 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, good night.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Yeah.